Yeah, I'm fucking down to chit chat with y'all. So put some things up in the tell, and that's what I'm gonna be reading through. Let me pull it up. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so I was checking on. I usually like to just like scroll through the tells sometimes before the stream, and I saw a couple in there that genuinely had me laughing out loud. And I'm gonna read them out to y'all and be like, I was just reading them like, what? It's the fact that one, it has to be somebody who got so bored in their free time that they wanted to go and be like, you know what, I'm gonna leave Arrow Tell, right? And so like it wasn't even something that was prompted during stream. It was like on their own time. Because I could see when people submit things. So I went in there and this I was just laughing to myself. I'm like, you guys are fucking goobers. The shit that oh my god. It's just so funny. But let me pull it up. 1 second. Felipe, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. And SS, thank you. Thank you. Welcome in, TikTok. I hope you guys are having a good day. And Phoenix, how you doing, homie? So sorry if I'm a little low energy today. It's been, like I'm saying, rain makes me even more sleepy, and I'm already a sleepy girl. So then you add that on top, I'm just fucking drained. So I feel so tired, bro. But we'll hype ourselves up here. Give me 1 second. Gonna hydrate. Welcome in Kingdom, how you doing? So for the tells, like I mentioned earlier, they are an anonymous forum for you guys to submit any stories, pieces of advice that you want asked from chat, or if you want to rant, questions, literally anything from your little brain, you can throw it up in the telt, and we'll go through it today on stream with each other. Would you say take it easy? I can't. Oh, I don't even know where my. Is it here? Hold on. Is it? Give me 1 second. What is this thing that someone dropped something into? The tell is pinned up in the chat. It's pinned. Helen, I don't know where I put it. Oh, it's right here, right next to me. Tellonyms. Why so close? Sorry, I was looking for it. My tracking got fucking died for a second. Alright, found it for you though, homie. I got you. I need to get a new one, TBH. You're gonna have to... Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful what I say, because... Clock app is watching me very, very closely. Hi, Debbie! How you doing, homie? Oh, there I go. Whee! Hi, Debbie! How you been, homie? Welcome in. Also... one of my mods! Give Devi a shout out before he forgets himself. Appreciate you, goobers. The clock app do be evil. You know what's also another evil app is the blue app. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The bird app. Appreciate it, Kingdom. Thank you, man. Been busy? Well, listen, make sure you're taking care of yourself, homie. All you guys better be taking care of yourselves, alright? Hey. Answer this honestly for me real quick. How many of you guys drank water today? I want to see something real quick. How many? Be honest, too. Don't lie to me. I know when you're lying to me. Alright? Who drank water today? Hellion said me. I believe Hellion. I was about to say, which blue app? No, the birds. I plead the fifth. I did not drink water. Go drink water, please. Just a glass of water. I promise you, it'll do wonders for your body. You need it. You need to hydrate. I have drunk many things today. Was water on that list? I got a coffee machine which shames me because it uses more water than a drink, so I've gotten better out of shame. But you're drinking coffee! That's not water! You goobers. I did drink water. Okay, I believe you too, Ty. Just please, hydrate. Make sure you take care of yourself. Next question is, you guys drank something. Did you eat anything today? Have you made sure to feed your vessel that is your body today? Lovely chatters? Don't tell me you didn't eat all day, I swear. Welcome in, Dragon King. How you doing, homie? I have my water bottle set right up next to my coffee. Alright, good. Perform your duty as a biological What? Thank you for the follow, Dragon King and Jay. Appreciate you guys. Welcome in. How you guys doing? Hey, listen. For the bitches who said they didn't eat and they didn't hydrate, please go do so. Regret stream. Go take care of yourself real quick for me. I did eat. You can see my dinner in Discord. Hell fucking yeah. That's what I love to see. Heck yeah, man. Also, Dragon King, thank you for the heartbeat. Appreciate you. Oh, who turned off the lights? Avatar's cute. Good. Hell yeah. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm chilling. We're chit-chatting with chat. Having fun. Well, listen. If you didn't, please make sure you guys take care of yourself. Make sure you're eating. And if you had a long day, go do something for yourself. Relax. Take a load off. And, make sure you're taking care of your body and your minds for me, please. Alright, you goobers. Let's get into the tells. Let me pull it up in 1 second. I have a couple older ones that I'm reading through from the last time. Last question we had last time was the Nintendo game, right? Yeah. First question. Let's see. Too late to be taking care of my mind. No, it's never too late. You can always start today. Promise you. Alright, first question that we have up on the tellonym. These are questions submitted by you guys. First question is, do you try to hide your skin scars? I do not. If it's specifically like acne or face scars, no. I don't even wear makeup, so I just freeball it every day because I'm too lazy, so I don't really care. Scars, I was very clumsy growing up as a kid. Luckily, I don't have any really noticeable ones. I have a couple of bigger ones on my legs because I was always tripping and doing some stupid shit. So, no, I mean, scars are part of your body. I think the beautiful things about scars is they don't go away. They're just like a lovely little reminder of, hey, this thing happened to me. It's always like a nice story, at least in my brain. So, no, I don't try to hide them. They're there, and they're gonna stay there. Not much I can do about it. I could go through the effort of hiding them, but it's just, what's the point at that point, you know? So, yeah, I don't hide them. At least for me personally. And also, Goblin Chaos, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. As a wrestler, I'm always getting all kinds of marks everywhere. Might as well show them off. See, that's what I mean. Just show them off. There's no point in hiding them. Battle scars, yeah. Scars carry stories. That is very, very true. One, I have two of my major scars are very, very dumb. From how I got them, and I was very young. But one, I have like a scar going across my knee. And the story with that one, I was a kid who fought or was given a motorized bike at a very young age when I was very uncoordinated, as I always am. Was placed onto this bike, wasn't taught how to use it, and I hit the brake and the gas at the same time, and that shit launched me right into a pole, and it was scraping my leg across the concrete the whole way. So that was from that. And then when I was even younger, we had like this giant fish tank in my living room. And I can't remember what me and my sister were doing, but I remember we were running around, and I was dummy girl, did not see this giant fucking fish tank, and it had a metal frame on the bottom that it sat on, and I just ran chest first right into it, so it like cut open my fucking chest right in the middle. So that was another one that I got so goofy. But yeah, I mean, see, they're goofy stories sometimes, or just stories in general of how you lived your life. Have a scar on my finger where I snapped. Oh my god! Ouchie! Snapped it in half. Ow. My favorite scar is one in the middle of my palm, which I got trying to open an electrical thing with a very sharp knife. It required exactly one single stitch. How do you do a single stitch? Like, just the one stitch. I don't need any more, doc. I also have a scar on the side of my knee where when I was a kid, I melted my leg to the side of, old diesel dirt. Dirt tillers. Burn scars gotta be the worst, though. Gotta be the worst. And they healed so bad sometimes. Now I can go, hell yeah, Rip V, let's go. You did that shit. Good question. I like that question. Alright, next one. What makes you very happy at the moment? At my current time, place, right now, the current moment. Honestly, what I can say always brings me joy is going out in nature. Going out for hikes, going out for walks. They make me very happy, they recenter me, and, they're fun. They're fun. Say my name. Bro thinks he's Walter White. What, you think I'm scared to say penis? Huh? Think I'm scared to say it? Or I say a lot worse here sometimes. Welcome in. How you doing? It was insulting. I asked the doc if one stitch is actually necessary, and it was. How do you even do one stitch? Like, did they insert it, then go back out? Or, like, how the fuck do you do one stitch? Also got a scar on my arm where I got a hacksaw stuck in my arm. Ow! Some of these are a lot worse than I thought. Yo, take care of yourselves. But other things that make me happy, I mean, I love coming out here and, you know, doing what I do, VTubing, streaming, it makes me very happy. Getting to chit-chat with friends, playing games. I would say Marvel Rivals, but I don't know, man. That shit sometimes makes me very unhappy. Nah, but just getting to enjoy life, honestly, is probably the biggest thing I can answer with this question, is just enjoying life makes me happy. So, what makes you guys happy? What are some things that make y'all happy? My gen makes make me happy. Ah, you're so cute, Debbie. Someone said I've been to so many lives and no one will see. Thank you for the follow, Penis, and for the gifts. I appreciate you, homie. Let's fucking go. I broke the streak for you. You can now go to sleep. Was sawing and it slipped? Oh, bro. Oh, man. Watching Arrow streams makes me happy sometimes. Alright, don't be a suck-up. I'm just kidding. Oh, my viewers genuinely try to... try to be sweet. Don't be a suck-up, y'all. Come on. Don't fucking lie to my face. Come on. You goober. Few more streamers I tried my game this week and really liked it. It made me happy. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. I love hearing that. What does make you happy? What makes you happy? Think about it. What are some things that you can think off the top of your head that genuinely bring you happiness? Hopefully that is something that you can answer. And if not, what will make you happy? You know? Well, man, Aaron, how you doing? Name a fruit with an edible peel. A banana. I guess it does. Well, apples also have an edible peel. And peaches have an edible peel. I guess it depends on what you mean by peel. Like banana peel is what we're talking about, peel, because technically the skin is all like a peel. Some type of way. Man, Milo, how you doing? Makes me happy is cooking with headphones. I love cooking, bro. I've been cooking a lot more too. It's so fun. Your vibing space. Hell yeah. And it's your hobby. Cooking's a lot of fun. Telling y'all, if y'all don't do it more, honestly, find like either go to a library, find a recipe book, or just find shit. Most of the time, new recipes I've been trying now, I'd find just scrolling through TikTok. Try it out. Try a new recipe. It's a lot of fucking fun. Yeah. If you guys can't answer that question, find something that makes you happy. I always tell you guys, but when I say bye to you guys every week, I'm always like, hey, do something for yourself, right? Do something that makes you guys happy, please. I suppose maybe collecting Warhammer. I got more recipe cards. Let's go. We're whipping it up. Would you guys enjoy cooking streams? Be honest with me. The only thing is, and I was thinking about it, I was like, I could do cooking streams. The only thing is, I don't have technically like a quote-unquote functioning full kitchen. I have like an oven with a stove top and like a side table with like, that's my prep area basically. So I have like a sink. Every time I gotta go wash my hands, I gotta go upstairs, wash my hands real quick, come back. So technically I don't have like a whole kitchen setup that, you know, it'll run smooth, but I can technically cook. I cook all the time. But I'm wondering, do you guys enjoy some cooking streams? Hi, Draven, how you doing? Or sorry, Dr. Avon, how you doing? Absolutely do a cooking stream. I've been thinking about it. I think that would be fun. That would be peak. Cooking streams can be vibes. Hell yeah. I'll see how we can whip something up. What would we make though? What would be easy to cook on stream? I guess technically I can make anything. It's more about how long something will take. Draven works? Alright, bet. Pizza? A whole pizza. What's up, Winnie? How you doing? User submitted recipes? No, then I'm gonna be making like fucking Gleep Glorp or something. Like, I'm not gonna be able to make edible food. I was like, Indoraptor, how you doing? Welcome in. You want to cook some banana bread? I did just make a banana bread. I almost finished it. It's got like a quarter left, but I do make some banana bread. Arrow pizza. Can I guess I could shape a pizza too. I can make like a specific loaf, like a dough shaped pizza, whatever you guys want me to shape it into. See how it comes out. User submitted recipe green goblin. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be some inedible shit. I'm be like, what the hell, man? Calzone. Calzone. Stop talking about food. You're gonna make me hungry. Shut up. Come in, anime fan. How you doing? Can you do that weird thing where you lean in like this? This is weird to y'all, where I lean in. Why is it weird? Or does it make you uncomfortable? You don't like women that close to you, huh? Yeah, this is weird. This is weird, me getting closer. I guess it would technically, like, imagine IRL, somebody doing this shit to you. Hey, how you doing, bud? What you got there? Hmm? I see. You got games on your phone? Mr. Virtual, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. She looks into my soul, please. It's weird as fuck. Can you lean in for a second? I want to see something. Okay. What's up? Hmm? What you want to see? Oh, you fuckers. You guys are so mean. You wonder why I bully you guys back. You see this shit? Over here blocking me. People on the internet, proximity is scary. Yeah, that's true. I gotta keep in mind, not many of y'all go outside. Sigh. Well, you know, I only like it when my partner gets that close to me. That way I can bounce his ass. Hell yeah. Pulled the clown's finger award. Fuck you guys. What's an outside? Oh, lovely chatterds. When you go into the great beyond, the doors that are never opened. Never opened. You just gotta imagine the blue skies and whatnot. There's grass out there too. Can you believe it? And trees and a sky with birds. There's a whole world out there. What do you mean by that, Winnie? What the fuck? What's a grass? Alright, you goobers. Next question. The scary outside space where all those nasty people linger. Can we pretend you're grass? Ayo, what you mean by that? What exactly you mean by that? We have birds though, angry ones. Angry birds are real? Thought they were just a game. Goobers. Alright, let me see. Have you ever considered signing up to dispose of radioactive materials? What would that look like? Like, do I just, hey, this is the drop-off site, this is the pickup site, here's your hazmat suit, go dispose of it. I guess that would be kind of cool. Is it risking my life? Yeah. But like, I don't know. You shovel? How do you, where the fuck is uranium that you'd be shoveling it? I guess I don't actually know the process of getting radioactive materials. I'm not gonna lie. I watched Oppenheimer a whole one time. And listen, that was a lot of big brain stuff that they did. Einstein was there. I didn't know Einstein was alive during that time. Like, I didn't know about all this stuff until I watched that movie and definitely didn't fall asleep halfway through. Mm-mm-mm. The whole thing was them trying to enrich the uranium. Interesting. Alright, Goobers, next tell. Excuse me. Enrichment is the difficult part. Anyways, are you a radioactive scientist, Winnie, if this is what you're telling me? Well, also, welcome in. Is it Elepis? Welcome in. How you doing? No? I don't believe you. Next question is, are you a good communicator? Fucking answering texts? No. I am a good communicator, just talking to people in general, I would assume, I would hope, but if you're asking me to reply to text, I'm so bad at it. I leave my mom and my entire family unread all the time. So, depends on what you call a good communicator, you know what I mean? So, I would fuck around a nuclear reactor though. See, that is something you would do. Did you watch Barbie after or before Oppenheimer? I think I watched it afterwards. I watched Barbie first, then I watched Oppenheimer. I did watch both. They were both really good. Enrich uranium, does that mean they import as well? Welcome to Magic Man! Only just now I got the notification. Damn, man. They're just, you know, they're just not letting y'all know I'm here. It's okay. I'll let you guys know. I'm here! Hello! Welcome in! Yeah. Barbie marries Oppenheimer in the end. The world would look so much different now if that were the case. Welcome in, Burrs! How you doing? Good song. It's a good song, let me know. I'm sorry, Lebs. I do English in this chat. I apologize. Charlie's Inferno. Why do I feel like I know that song? That's not part of a Devil May Cry series, right? Do you think Barbie would have made Oppenheimer more or evil? Or more evil or less? Barbie... I don't know. Maybe less evil. Maybe a little bit. Well, like... Alright, this might be controversial, I don't know, but like... Is Oppenheimer technically considered a bad guy when they were all the scientists were just doing their job? I mean, yes, at the end of the day, they did make something that killed so many people. But does that make them the bad guy because they were just doing what they were supposed to? And they did try to warn them, like, hey, this isn't something you should be fucking around with. Like, they were very, like, against using this shit, but, you know, military be doing its thing. No, they were going to use them to nuke. I mean, but did they end up doing that? That is true. That is true. I don't know. I don't have a stance in it because I didn't really fucking follow it, but, you know. But yeah. Alright, let me continue. I remember taking 2 different dates to those movies and only remember who I took to see Barbie. That's goofy. Ah, so you do know English, huh, Lips? How you doing, homie? I do know how to read Spanish, but in this chat we're doing English, just to ease of access for everybody. Okay, next question / submission. Don't let anyone tell you... I remember that this is the one that had me fucking die and laugh. Don't let anyone tell you that you ain't sick as hell, mentally sick, but sick nevertheless. You the type of girl that you get targeted during the Salem witch trials, and I mean that as a compliment. First of all, thank you. I take that as a compliment. It's funny, I was laughing at this one specifically, because I remember the other day, I was saying this to myself, I was like, yeah, I would get hunted back then for the Salem witch trial. They would just think I was a fucking witch back then or something. Like... Thanks, I appreciate it. Mentally sick, but sick nevertheless is what got me, bro. Appreciate it. You guys are you're so nice. And then the next one right back to back had me, bruh. Chilling to your day off. Let's fucking go. Make sure you're relaxing on me. Well, you're a witch arrow just when I thought you don't get cooler. I think, honestly, if I was born way back in the day, you know, I feel like I would have been a witch. Or some bitch they would have hung for whatever reason because I don't know how to keep my mouth shut. And yeah, I would have been causing trouble back then, for sure. I just know. I know myself, and I know the times I wouldn't have made it past, like, my teens. TBH. Then the next one right afterwards. Sometimes you give off puntable energy. That's why there's a redeem for it. Like, the back-to-back have me rolling, bro. What do you mean by that? Puntable energy, huh? Like, you just want- oh, see? You assholes. Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. I do give off puntable energy. I understand. And so do you guys. Sometimes I read chat, I'm like, listen, I saw a tweet earlier. Let me pull it up. It said, where is it? It was actually Prince who sent it to me. One day, VTubers will develop the technology to reach through the monitors and strangle chat. You'll regret all the bullying when that day comes. Mark my words. That was from Tomboy, Horse VTuber. Mark my words. When that technology is made, I'm gonna stay alive until then. Oh, I'm coming back for y'all. You mentioned that was you. You did send that. But yeah, it's goofy. Just you're mentally sick, and then you give off puntable energy. I think somebody was feeling type of way this morning towards me. Hey, this is how you can give off your, you know, your aggression towards me, I guess. I wish someone told me not to play VR chat. It's on a whole nother level of insane. Don't play it then. Why does somebody got to tell you? Just don't do it. I used to be so heavy into VR. It was not even funny, but that was back in COVID days, and I can't even be on a headset no more. This shit makes me nauseous as fuck. Welcome in, Billy Bob. How you doing? Billy Bob. Alright, next question might be my buddy. Sorry, I get very distracted sometimes. I'm like, huh? ADHD runs strong in this one. Beat Saber was oh my god, Beat Saber was so fun. That's all I played though. Whenever I had my headset, it's all I would fucking play. Find out ways to get more songs on that bitch. That's all I would do. I loved Beat Saber. That's a cesspool right there. Yeah, VR chat's something. I feel like back a couple years ago, it was fun. It was fun to get on there and hang out with people, but like, yeah, over the years, it's kind of just devolved into whatever it is now. Do you still plan on doing VR chat stream? Eventually, I would like to. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be cool to, hop on there and I think it's more so playing VR games, not specifically VR chat. But even just meeting people in VR chat would be cool. I mean, like, if you guys had headsets, we could just pop into a world. We could all just hang out in there. It'd be cool. Lost 30 pounds playing it during COVID. Hell yeah, that's cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, I should have been playing it more. You do work up a fucking sweat, though. Beat Saber's no joke. Especially if you're going hard at it. Flying your arms around, man. Are you happy with your model, or would you like to have more features added to it? I would like to add a couple more things. Like, I think some outfit swaps would be cool. Definitely some more more expressions. Because I can do a lot more with my, like, the body. I can animate it, pose it, do whatever the fuck. But as far as, like, my facial stuff, that's locked to whatever I have right now. And outfits. But eventually I would like to get some more. Welcome in, is it Duckweed? Welcome in, Duckweed, how you doing? What do you do for a living? I am a college baseball player. Hell yeah. For a living, I've already graduated college. I got my bachelor's degree. And because the market sucks, couldn't get anything specific in my degree, but I work in, to put it in a broad term, in basically like a customer service role. But welcome in. How you doing? Baseball. Baseball's hard, bro. A lot of sports take a lot of coordination, you know? I like those VR games where you beat people up. Yeah, Whitney. Oh my god. I haven't used my headset in a few months since I stopped using my VR chat model as an Avi. Once you, like, okay, I was consistent. I used to fucking almost sleep on that bitch. I use it so much. Now, if I ever try to pop a headset on, immediately I start getting migraine. I don't know how I used to I used to go from, like, daily user to now I can't even have it for, like, 30 minutes without getting such a headache, bro. It's just a thing that you gotta get used to again, unfortunately. Most VR games just feel like demos. I think it's because, I mean, there is the technology behind it, but there's not such, like, VR, in a sense, is not really accessible to everybody. Not everybody has a headset, so the VR game market isn't as big as, like, a PC game market would be, you know? So they're kind of limited, I guess I would say. I could just be talking about my ass, but that's why I would imagine most VR games aren't so polished, because not everybody's gonna be playing it. It's there for games like Half-Life Alyx, but they're expensive as hell. There's also a Skyrim VR, right? Welcome in, MF Chopper. How you doing? VR is not that big. And it's also, like, whatever headsets are out there, they don't have, like, the processing power to run these big games, so yeah, I can see why. Okay, Mike, no, we know in it. Hello, Orion. Eldritch God? Close. I am a celestial bubble. I'm based off the Bubble Nebula. I'm just a space girly. My motion sickness came back. Yeah, it came back bad for me, man. Real life will always be better than VR. Hell fucking yeah. It's my degree in. It's it's kind of boring. Mainly because I switched it three times when I was in college, because I just didn't know what I wanted to do. This is what happens when you force people straight out of straight out of high school. They don't know what they want to do and just throw them into college right afterwards. I started off as a criminal justice major, and then I said, no, I don't want to do this. I want to do something that involves, what was my second one that I picked? I think I just did, like, a general business major, and then I eventually landed on hospitality to do event management for concerts and stuff, so that I can get, like, free concert tickets. Because I think I love music. I said, hey, if I can figure out how to do events for that type of stuff, yeah, and that's what I got my degree in. Also, Glitch Fox, thank you for the follow, appreciate you. See, would be weird to play VR games while stationary, to be honest. They do have the, like, Oculus, you can hook up, like, PC VR and just sit at your computer and you can play. It's not too bad. Especially if you want to get used to VR again, you gotta put the headset on, kind of just, you can sit somewhere and get the motion under your head first before you stand up and start moving around. I feel like that helps a lot of people. But yeah, it just depends on what you're used to and what it works for you. Biggest issue is the prices. Yeah. The prices for some headsets, and it's funny because I'm literally going through, like, looking for a new headset because I have the Oculus 2 right now, and I would like to upgrade. They're so expensive for no reason. A lot more expensive than just your run-of-the-mill fucking, like, regular console, like an Xbox or PS4 or whatever the hell. PS5, excuse me. Yeah, they're so expensive, bro. I want, like, those experimental things that mimic you moving. What you mean, like the, like, base stations of a Vive? Never get to Ready Player One type VR. I don't know. There was a company making a Sword Art Online, weren't they? I remember that was like my first introduction because I was such a fucking weeb growing up, and I still am, but my first intro to anything VR was basically Sword Art Online, and that concept terrified me. Of like getting thrown into a game you can't get out of. You're gonna fucking die if you get unplugged, and that shit was so scary to me. VR has to run at higher minimal frame rate and on 2 cameras to not make you sick, which means the games can do less graphically. Yeah. You've never been to a concert? Start small. Go to like a local venue if you want to support local bands. Those are always a lot of fun. Went almost through the same stuff with theater, then general, then cybersecurity, then landed on communication. Hell yeah. Those stationary things oh, the little treadmills. They do have walking pads now, but those are like $5,000, I think. They're stupid expensive. But I do know what you're talking about. Those are cool. Sounds fire. No. What you mean, meatball? Meatball? What you mean? What you mean? Also, Jay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. SAO VR would be cool, but I wouldn't trust any game company to be able to. No. Fuck no, bro. As soon as companies start saying, like, for you to access this game, you need to put in your brain or do a chip in your brain. Nah, I'm okay. I'm clocked out. Don't even touch me with that shit. Local bands are also really great people. From my experience, they're so excited and work so hard. Yeah, and they're usually a lot cheaper. Like $20 for a ticket. Instead of like the bigger bands you see now, it's like 100 plus just to even see and sniff the venue because they're so expensive now. If you're using VR, might as well stimulate it all the way. I think I do see what you mean. I think it would be fun. But to stimulate it all the way, there's a lot of like physical things you got to do. Like smell, taste, all that stuff. And that's when I think you would have to start implementing, oh, well, if you really want those experiences, we're gonna have to start digging in your brain. What's up, welcome in, Reject, how you doing? Oh, being an SAO, yeah. It sounds fun, no taxes, but you're basically kind of just stuck there consciously while your body's kind of rotting away, you know? How'd you open your third eye? I blink. My model's rigged for the third one to open up. Open. I'm not going to go down the cyberpunk route. You don't want to get chromed out? No? You don't want to replace your spine and be super fast or whatever it was? Why not? Make gaming healthier. They would 100% try to mess with your brain to try to make you pay extra. Right? Okay. Alright, I want to play SAO. But in order for us to do so, we need to access like a small part of your brain. Just a small part, right? They hook that shit up. You get in the game. Oh! Did you buy the premium subscription? Oh, no! Well, enjoy these ads! Like, oh my god, it sounds like a nightmare. Imagine how much weight people would lose if they had to do the motions of like a gunfight. I mean, true, but is it like, are you moving your body with it, or is it just in your brain? Small parts, also some people have. I mean, they already do with people who are, that is true, when you move your body. That would be cool. It's like when you go to like, okay, so any action that you do in VR, like running around and like, you know, fighting off zombies or whatever, you doing those actions, doing it however long, you can start losing weight. I think that would be cool. I do think they already have some games like it. Obviously, it's kind of limited, but it would be cool. Telekinetic ads would ruin my life, right? Like, fuck that, bro. We already see it so much on our phones and on YouTube and whatever we watch shit on. Imagine it being stuck in your head. That's what I feel like it's gonna end up getting to at some point. Or be like WALL-E, where they just have the screens right in front of their face all the time. Imagine Elden Ring in VR. Holy. Fuck that. I be getting got every 2 seconds. A Dark Souls game. That's why I said I think there's a Skyrim VR. I don't know how good it is, but I've seen it. I remember seeing something of Skyrim. I don't know how good it is, but I would like to check it out one day. Also, sorry if my eyes are closing. There's something in my eye. I think I got an eyelash in there. Silk Song VR. Fuck that. Never. Okay, hold on. Let me grab my charger. Augmented reality would be sick, though. It would be really fucking cool. But man, the implications that if you want to experience more, I should say, we're gonna have to start giving up some liberties. Hell no, Dark Souls VR. They start playing the Burger King song in your head 24/7 to try and make you crave Burger King. Awful. Alright, next question. We went on a little VR tangent. I love it. Sorry, let me refresh real quick. Also, I'm reading through the telonym link. It's an anonymous form that you guys get to submit things, and that's what I'm reading off of. Somebody put, have you ever been in love, like genuinely in love, where you thought somebody was your soulmate? And if so, if you're comfortable sharing, what happened to either cause you to break up or to lose touch, etc.? So in love that I thought they were my soulmate? Good question. 1. Excuse me, 2. 3, if you guys feel comfortable sharing your own experience, please do. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I am the type of person, when I get into a relationship, I fall hard. I fall fast and I fall hard for somebody. Have I ever felt in the relationships that I have had if that individual was my soulmate? I could probably say no. Mainly because I'm very cautious as a person, and it takes a lot for me to truly be so, like, intertwined with somebody, so I need to get to know them before I start thinking, this is it, this is the one. But I can say that I have been in love with multiple people, honestly. But just things happen, things don't work out, and that's just how it is sometimes. You know, you think you are meant to be in the moment, but sometimes people that come into our lives tend to end up as a lesson to ourselves. And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. I am thankful for the people that I did spend my time and my energy, my love with. And although it didn't work out, I still wish the best for them. And I hope that they live happy lives and are able to find their soulmate. But as for me, I don't think that my time will come yet. Maybe in the future, we'll see. But yeah. Real. Hey man, sometimes it don't work out, and that's okay. That's alright. Alright, next question. How to make yourself eat healthy when you're busy? That's a good question. Meal planning, honestly, because I'm going through this right now. I want to start eating healthier. I want to start working out more. And to eat healthy, especially when you're so busy, you're always doing something. Meal plan. Try to find a day of the week that you can just sit, make a schedule for recipes that you want to make, and make them ahead of time. Like if you're free Sundays and are able to Sundays, make a meal for yourself that you can take to like lunch or whatever, that is healthy. Just look up healthy recipes, whatever your diet, whatever you're trying to get into. And that's an easy way to really eat healthy, is just, you gotta pre-plan this stuff. You gotta plan it ahead of time, you know? What is that shirt? It's it's skeleton hands. It's like a tank top with skeleton hands. Well, man, how you doing? Swole bubble. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm very excited because I've been thinking, I don't know if I want to get into yoga or kickboxing. I'm stuck in between the two. I feel like I'm going to end up doing both either way, but I really, really want to start working out again. I remember being so active, so fit when I was younger. I would say when I was younger, like 5 years ago. And I miss it. I miss just like going out to the gym and just like running. I miss all of that. So trust me, we're getting back into it, bro. And the first thing, easiest thing that you can get into it with food, meal prep. That exactly what Ribcage said. Leave yourself no choice. Only get healthy food. It's gonna be more expensive. Yes, I'm feeling y'all. Me, one person. I spent what did I say last time in VC? It was like $130 for groceries. I know it's so fucking expensive right now for groceries and everything, man. But if you have the extra cash and are able to, leave yourself no choice when you're wanting to eat healthier and just be healthier in general. Leave yourself no choice. Don't cut out snacks, cut out sugary stuff like I've cut out soda entirely. All I drink is water. Just little things like that, and it'll start getting you into a rhythm of, all right, this is what I have access to. This is what I can make, and it'll start forcing you to start making those habits for yourself, you know? Kickboxing sounds so cool, right? Like, I've always, always, always wanted to try kickboxing, and I'm like, maybe this is the time. Fuck it, why not, you know? Yoga is so fun. That's what I've also heard, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna end up doing both, you know? Kick yoga, is that such a thing? The very fine line between yoga and kickboxing. It's like either I want to chill and vibe and just like inner peace type shit, or just let out all the rage in kickboxing. Like, I can't pick. I'm in the middle of both of them, man. Welcome in, Nutty. How you doing, homie? Also, we're on ad break, so I'll just chill with the tell for right now. We can just yip yap. Can't possibly cut Dr. Pepper out of my life. You're gonna have to if you want to start eating healthy. Gotta cut the soda out, you know? It's just gotta go. I'm cute and attractive. Yeah, I like your name. Saw, dude. I like it. How you doing, homie? Welcome in. Yeah, you listen. Y'all want to eat healthy? Just gotta do it, man. You just gotta do it. It's hard. I know. I'm going through it with y'all, man. But I promise you, you start making those little changes, you'll see. You'll see. You start feeling a little bit better too. Because I remember I was doing good for like a couple weeks, and I quote unquote relapsed and went and ate out, and I felt like shit afterwards. I'm like, damn, this is what I'm telling you. I was bad before, like living on your own, not having to worry about who to cook for, or like, oh, it's just me, like who cares? And you can eat a couple times a week, you know, you eat out. But you cut that shit out and you start eating, you start cooking more for yourself, you'll realize the difference in your own body too. You'll have more energy, you'll feel a lot better. And like, yeah, just gotta start it, man. No, he's like, no, live fat, die young. No, I want you guys to live forever. You're right, it is hard. Same. My schlong is just out of control lately. I have to do both. Yoga being good for rest days and has you stretch, and kickboxing for active days. That's also a good plan. I could do that. I think it's more so fitting it into my schedule, you know. For the plant slant. Look at the plant slant? What do you mean? Oh, watch the plant slant. I see. My family tells me the same thing about eating healthy. Yeah, it does a lot for your body. You got to think about it. Your body is I can use any analogy right now, but think of it as like it's gonna be so like tomboy coded of me, but like think of it like a car. Your car needs what? It needs fuel. It needs its liquids checked, which is like, you know, the coolant, the oil, all the good stuff that helps it run. Your body, in no sense, is kind of like a car. You being the driver, right? You are operating this vehicle. You're moving it around, this vessel, whatever you want to call it. But it needs fuel. not only mentally, but also physically. It needs good food, it needs good water, it needs all this stuff so that your body can operate as it is. So, yeah. Sounds good, Nutty. You have a great one. Have a good night, homie. Yoga can be really challenging, though. It's not just for resting. I've had yoga routines that doubled as a full cardio day. That sounds like fun, though. You know what I mean? Should I eat healthy or save up for a motorcycle? Both, because I'm doing the same thing. Well, I have my motorcycle already. I'm fixing it up, but yeah. Both. You can do both. Just set a budget aside for both. He makes eating healthy help and does it on a budget. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up. What was his name again? You said Slanted Plant? I'll look him up. Welcome back from ads. We didn't continue. We've been talking about eating healthy. Y'all should go do it. Meant the previous song before this one? Let me see. Previous one was... What are we on? Lovers Rock? For the First Time by Mac DeMarco. Plant Slant. Okay, I'm gonna check them out. Appreciate the recommendation, by the way. Alright, next question slash submission. Where am I? I give off puntable energy. Nothing of interest was lost during ads. I mean, if you care about eating healthy, then maybe, but also, Ty, thank you for the subby. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you. Also, if you're over on the Clock app, if you're over on TikTok, you enjoy what you watch, or what you're watching, we have one more soul who needs to join the Bubble Buds over on the Purple app, where we hit 1K. Just plugging your girl, plugging myself. Can starving count as eating healthy? No, I've done that for years, and they lie. They lie. It doesn't. It only gives you eating disorders, and then you end up just not eating. So don't do that. I can say from experience, don't just not eat. Don't starve yourself, please. Sounds good, Sadu. You have a good one, homie. Appreciate you stopping on by. The Clock app. Yeah, the Clock app. That's what it's called. I can't use, like, specific names, or they're watching me, Devi. They got me at gunpoint here. Alright, next question. Da-da-da. Oh, hold on. Why did it open weird like that? Go back. Weird. Why did they start doing that? That is interesting. Alright, whatever. Oh, there it goes. This is a story of when I was dating someone, and my ex-girlfriend was good at the beginning, then started to get worse with putting stuff before me. I understood because work and school came first, but when I tried to make time for her and wanted to just hang out with her in her presence as she studied, she wouldn't extend the same courtesy. But when I was about to go do something with friends or family, when I knew she was busy, I had to throw away my plans to hang out with her. It can be hard, especially when, you know, as you said, work and school. It takes up a lot of time. And it does seem like it was kind of just like a thing that you guys knew going in, that's something that you guys would have to keep in mind. And then just you saying that you want to hang out, sometimes, you know, she wouldn't extend the courtesy to you whenever you wanted to hang out. Unfortunately, life does take a lot of time from us. But if you really, if I can't, I mean, again, it depends on this situation. I can't say for everything, but if people really want to hang out, or if they can or able to, they'll make the time, right? People will make the time for the people that they care about. And I'm not saying that this person didn't care about you or anything, but it seems like maybe she just didn't have the extra spoons or something. But then you put at the end too that, you know, oh, if she wanted to do something, that you would have to throw away your plans. A relationship, it's give and take, you know, or not give and take. That's not the word I want to use. It's damn, it's something similar, but like basically, you both got to put in the effort, right? And it doesn't sound like she was putting in her effort, making the time for you, if this was the case. And sometimes this is how it happens, you know. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people or some people just want all this attention. Hey, please give me time, and you can't. They don't do it back for you. But yeah, that is in a relationship very important to make sure that you are also keeping in mind, you know, your partner's needs, spending time with them, spending time with their family, their friends. Because if you're the only one doing it and you're, you know, over here like, hey, we've hung out like 4 or 5 times this week with your friends. What about my family? They're not willing to do that. Then unfortunately, I don't think, yeah, that's really going to work out. And it seems like it didn't. So sorry that happened to you, but you've learned that, hey, you know, something that you value is personal time with your loved one, and or just your loved one with your your loved ones, excuse me. And yeah, you learn something from this relationship at least. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. Hopefully the next person that you, if you do decide to go with someone else, gives you more time for yourself and everybody that you want to spend your time with, you know. Sorry, I'm gonna catch up real quick. Gunpoint, nah, you'd win. No, actually, starving is bad, but intermediate fasting can be healthy for you as well as a deficit. Yeah, depends on how you do it. But starving in itself is just bad. Don't just starve yourself, you know. Crack, how you doing? Also, hello, J-Dog. It sounds so different since your Undertale playthrough. I do have a new mic. If it's from Undertale, which was like a whole year ago, I would sound a lot different. Hopefully a lot better. I do intermittent fasting, where I usually don't eat till 12 because I'm just not hungry. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, again, it all depends on your diet, what you're doing individually, you know? Dated this girl that got hammered as fuck at my cousin's wedding and made my whole family hate her, and I was like, bruh, you just had to be normal. I like, sometimes people just gotta know when to take, you know, there's a right and wrong place to do things, and getting hammered at a, you know, at somebody else's wedding that's not your own family, I don't know. I feel like there could have been smarter decisions there. Let's welcome in, B-Man. How you doing? I remember the Undertale days. Good times, good times. You weren't here for Undertale. you were here? What, did you play Undertale? Yeah, like a public event, like, I don't know, like, it's not your family. I wouldn't get hammered at my boyfriend's, like, family wedding or anybody's family wedding that I wasn't my own type shit. Oh, yeah, you're right. I was gonna say, were you here? That was a whole year ago, buddy. How you doing, man? Welcome in. We're doing chat and stream, just yip yapping with chat, and they're submitting things in the tellonyms. If you got questions, confessions, piece of advice you want from chat, that's what we're going through right now. It was so bad she got photoshopped out of the wedding photos. That's crazy. Being so obnoxious to the point you gotta get cropped out of photos that's rough. That's rough. I'm assuming you said you used to date, you no longer are with this person. Welcome in, 7. How you doing? Where's 6? Where's your 6? No, where's your 6? Arrow, a yapper? The purple one, a yapper? Can you believe it? That's all I do. All I do is yip yap. I love it. It's funny because, like, I always say too, on a day-to-day, I don't talk at all. This is the only time I get to talk. You guys get to listen to all the things in my head. You're so lucky. Aw. Yeah, I do savers for stream. You know, when somebody tries to talk to me outside of stream hours, I just give them that look. You know, my RBF kicks in, and I just have to stare them down, like, because I have to save it for you guys. They don't get that treatment. Are we the voices in your head? Yeah. You are. But I don't wanna. Well, too bad. You're gonna take them anyways. She was gone right after I was done cleaning. Oh my god. Ew, and she puked around the oh fuck no. I remember there was one ex that had one too many Jaegers with their uh father after was advised not to. Um and the drive back home was interesting because as soon as I can't remember if they threw up in the car or not, but I remember as soon as we got to the parents' house, yeah, vomit, nasty. I had to clean. And like at the time, I'm taking care of him. He was my boyfriend at the time, so I was like, you know what? It's fine. It happens to all of us. But like, I just don't like knowing your limits. I just don't get. At least for alcohol, I'm more of a stoner, y'all. I don't smoke like, or I don't drink like that. So like, I feel like if you know yourself, you should know how much alcohol realistically you can take. And going past that, it's like you're asking for a bad time, right? And like I don't know, it was the fact of like, hey, maybe you should take it easy. You know, maybe you shouldn't be because they were already drinking prior to that. And it was just the thing of like, I told you, man, I told you, and now you're over here throwing up on the floor. What do you want me to do? But I don't know. Drinkers, alcoholics. Welcome in, Boo. Can thee crack thou? I love how that was said. No, bud. Sorry. Oh my god. We're so lucky. You guys are so lucky, you know? So trying to talk to Arrow outside her stream is not good. No. I'm not. I'm saying normal people. Oh, no. No, you guys are normal. Well, like, I don't know if you want to be considered normal or not. I mean, like, people outside of the streaming space, right? You guys. I'll talk to you guys. I mean, like, at work. And, like, when I'm at the store. And, like, you know, everywhere else that has to do with people. Don't talk. Just don't talk to me. Like, normal people. I was like, wait a second. Chat's not normal. Non-normal people. It's fine. I know I'm not normal. Hey, at least you know, We aren't normal. Are you honestly gonna say that you are? You have a purple girly on your screen right now. Do I need to remind you? Are you normal, bud? Arrow tells everyone in Discord to fuck off outside of stream. I do that, yes. I do. Normal people are boring. Exactly. Yeah. Be a little weird. Be a little cringe. It's fun. I promise. You're purple since when? Oh no. Oh no. It's funny because we do have a chatter who's colorblind and they thought I was blue. The entire time they followed me. They're like, you're not blue? I was like, no, bud, I'm purple. And that was so goofy. Completely normal to have... Yep, completely normal, right? But you're blue. I'm sorry to break it to you, bud. I'm gonna lean in real close, listen. I mean, I guess purple is a shade of blue, right? Don't have Hellion hear me, because she probably has a gun to my head right now. Is purple a shade of blue? Somebody who's good at art. Is it? Has my life been a lie? Find your girl who enjoys some truly deranged hentai. I mean, people enjoy what they enjoy, I guess. Thought you were a shade of gray. How many shades of gray? How many shades we talking here? Alright, sorry, let me catch Oh, I skipped right over this one. Sorry, let me reread this one. So I just felt like I should update you on what happened last stream. I'm the person that asked about your advice with my former fiance in regards to wanting to sleep with somebody on our prospective bachelor party. Well, needless to say, we are no longer together. The wedding is off. After sitting down and having a rational conversation, I determined that she was in fact cheating on me and has been for the past 4 months. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. When I asked why, she simply stated that I wasn't enough. This has honestly destroyed me mentally, making me feel like less of a man. I've had people simply tell me to get back out there and start dating, but I really don't want to. Plus, the dating scene is really hard right now. Do you have any advice on what to do next? Take this time to do you. What does that mean? I've been in a situation kind of similar, not to the point that we were almost getting married, but being with somebody 3 years of my life and found out that they were cheating on me because I wasn't giving them enough attention, to put it in that sense. So I get it. And people who say, "Oh, you're not doing enough for me," they're just fucking projecting, and they're just pieces of shit. Don't listen to them. I do understand why a lot of friends or people who, like, once you go through something like this, just get back out there, man. You'll find somebody else. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to heal. Give yourself time to understand what you really truly value in a relationship, if it's something that you want to go back and do. But number one thing, give yourself time to heal. I'm sorry this has happened to you. It is not fun, and especially that you guys were almost married. And then you find out, like, I know how bad that has to feel. But give yourself time, and you will come out of this. I promise you. It'll get better. Just give yourself the heal. Give yourself time to heal. Because a lot of the times what ends up happening when after you get cheated on, or after you get out of a relationship and you will jump into another relationship, a lot of the things that you might have noticed from the past one that you kind of ignored or you put off or you didn't really take into account, you'll start to feel almost paranoid in the new relationship. Like, oh my God, they're going to do this to me. Maybe they are cheating. Like, you're going to start bringing in the past stuff to your present one, right? And you just need to give yourself time to heal. It's hard. It's going to take a bit, but you're going to come out of this a lot stronger, and you will find somebody who will value you, who will care for you and not do this dumb shit. I'm truly sorry that this has happened. It is disgusting. I hate cheaters, bro. I hate them. I hate them. I can't. There's no excuse for it. If you're a fucking functioning, mature adult, you will grow the balls and tell them to their face and stop fucking lying. Stop. Just, like, it's it's a sensitive subject for me for a lot of reasons. It is something that baffles my fucking brain every time I hear about it. Especially of people being together for so long. And lying and cheating. And it's just, those people, karma will come back and get them. I promise you. Karma will do her thing. It will. Sorry, let me catch up real quick. Also, awesomely, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you, homie. And Madulo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I'm sorry to hear that there's no excuse. Exactly, no excuse for cheating. Like, you could have talked to me. Exactly. Just remember, the person who said whatever is at least half the problem. Probably more if they cheated. Yep, they did, unfortunately. Not doing enough. Communicate how you feel and why you feel that way instead of blaming them for it. Yep. Communicate. And I always say that too when it comes to relationships. Any relationship, friendship, a love relationship, family relation. Did I say family? Well, anyways, you know what I mean. Like, communicate, talk. That's the only way people will understand each other. If you just fucking talk. I was dating one person for 3 months, then found out she cheated on me, and I was just like, if you like me, choose me. If you don't, go with that other person. I made the mistake one time. Fuck it. We're here to chit chat, right? We'll chit chat. I made the mistake, and I'm woman enough to say that one relationship I was in, and this was pretty, I don't want to say too recent, but it was one of my more recent relationships, I guess I could say, where I was with somebody for about 3 years, and I think 2 years in, I found out that they were quite literally cheating on me, and I found this woman's nudes all in his phone. And I couldn't explain the rage that was welling within me, right? I knew what was going on, but I had just moved. I was by myself. I wasn't with family. I didn't have friends at the time where I was living. And I was scared, honestly. I was terrified of what was gonna happen after the fact. I confronted them about it. They told me the BS of you weren't giving me enough attention. And I let it keep going. I let the relationship keep on going afterwards. That was my mistake number 1. Because cheaters, they will keep doing what they're doing. They're going to keep lying. And the fact that I gave them another chance and they still ended up hurting me really bad towards the end of the relationship, don't give them a chance. Do not give them a chance. A lot of us who are people pleasers tend to give these people more chances than they should have because we feel like it's our responsibility to, oh, maybe it was something that I did. Maybe it was, you know, maybe I wasn't giving them enough attention. Maybe I should have done this more. Maybe I should da-da-da. Don't give them excuses for their shitty mistakes. Not even mistakes, intentions, all right? Because you don't just mistakenly cheat on people. That is an active, conscious decision you are making. Especially if you're trying to make a relationship work and you go and do that and quite honestly just break somebody's trust. Do not give these people another chance. Point blank. Just, I've learned. That was my biggest thing that I learned from that relationship. Do not, no matter how much time you spent with a person, no matter how many things you've gone through with this individual, don't give them another fucking chance. If they're cheating, you leave. You find somebody who will care about you, alright? It is never worth it. I promise you, it is never worth it. And that's why they're an ex. Fuck them. Also, welcome in, Jared. How you doing? I don't think cheating can ever be fixed, whether by therapy or chat. Nope. Never. Never. At least in my eyes. Some people will say otherwise. Whatever. I have gone through it more than once, and that's the thing. More in high school, I was cheated, but in high school, I feel like high school relationships don't even fucking count. They're just stupid little. They're just dumb, right? They're dumb. But when it comes into the adult life, right? You're doing this intentionally. You are aware, right? So don't give them another chance. That's all I'm saying. If you think the relationship is not working out, then just sit down and talk to them. That isn't and if that isn't working out, so we can avoid cheating. Yeah. If the talking isn't working, then just fucking leave at that point. Like, I don't understand cheaters. If you're unsatisfied with your partner, then just talk about it with them. And if nothing can be done, then break up with them. Exactly. But so many people have this, I don't know, they're just scared to talk to others. I don't know. I really don't understand it either. Welcome in, FBI. We're just yip-yapping, talking about relationship stuff. Cheaters, we hate them. Don't be one. At least have the decency to just break up with them and not lead them on. Exactly. No, exactly. You guys get it. Yep, give an inch and they take a mile. I love that. I love it. Put it up on a wall right now. I love that. Never fall for the sunken cost fallacy. Yep. That is also true, because, like, in my brain, why I stayed was because there was a lot of things. I spent a lot of time with this person. I was scared of what was going to happen after the fact. I didn't know if I could, like, honestly afford rent on my own. Like, there's so many other factors that led me to the decision that I made. But at the end of the day, don't allow yourself to be okay with somebody breaking your trust. Just don't. Please. It will eat away at you, and their true colors will just keep on showing through. They'll keep shining through, and you're gonna keep making excuses for them. You're gonna keep saying maybe they'll change, maybe that was just a one time. Just don't let it happen, man. I don't understand how people can cheat in relationships, but I can understand cheating academically. Academically, it's a different story. At least I did that all fucking time. How do you think I got to college? And it sounds good, Ravi. You have a good one, homie. Thank you for coming on by, and I hope you rest well, man. Are you guys criticizing someone? We're criticizing cheaters. How you doing, Cody? We're talking shit about cheaters, man. Don't be one. Don't cheat on people. Alright, next one. Sorry, I went off on a little rant. It gets me passionate because of shit that I've gone through. And we're all people, and I appreciate you guys sharing your sides, your stories. It's hard, man. It's hard, but you will get through this. I know you will. Come in, cheese man. Gouth got me through math. Amen for that. Oh, fuck math, bro. Don't even get me started about math. 0. There was follow. Preach. Didn't you cheat off Helen? Helen cheated off me, actually. She asked me for the questions. Did I get it right? No. But she cheated off me, alright? I once got into a huge argument with a friend of mine because they cheated on their partner. Good on you, honestly. Good on you. That's the other thing, too. Don't take the shit for yourself, one. And if you see a friend doing that, call them out. Say, hey, that's not fucking okay. And if you see it, tell their partner if you're able to. But hey, your boyfriend, my homie that I thought was a homie, they're cheating on you. Because imagine if that were you in that situation, right? And then you are all like in a friend group or something, and this person knows, this person Ben know, and they don't say anything to you. How would that make you feel? Right? So if you see your friends, if you have a homie, yeah, I just hooked up with a girl last night. Dude, don't you have a girlfriend? Call that shit out. Do not excuse your friends for shitty behavior either. Don't do that. Call them out. Cheating is not okay. It's just not. Point blank period. There's no fucking excuse under the sun that you can come up with. Call it out. Call it the fuck out. Man, we were just talking about Charlie's Inferno earlier. What the hell? Oh, man. I stopped hanging out with him. He goes after engaged women too. If someone ever decides to harm him, I don't want to be close. And that's the thing. They're gonna find somebody who's not gonna put up with it. Hey, they'll learn. I always say, shitty people, karma will come back to them. Everything that you put out into the universe will come back to you tenfold. I wholeheartedly believe that. I think I remember seeing a post a while back when someone was cheating on their girlfriend and the dude's parents told her about it. Yeah! Good! Good! Figuratively. No, actually. Yeah, figuratively. Fuck them. Come in, Damien. How you doing? W parents, though. W. And that's it starts with, it just, one person has to say something. You just save that person maybe months, years of their life dealing with a fucking asshole like that. Call it out. Call it out. Call it out. Alright, next question. Hold on. Let me refresh. Story. Okay, we read that one. What game do you fear playing the most and why? Game do I fear playing? Ooh. What game do I fear playing? I don't know. I don't think there's a game that I'm like, oh fuck, I really don't want to play that game. I'm like mostly down to play anything, honestly. Yeah, I look over Silk Song. Yeah. So Silk Song do gonna be a little scared sometimes. Welcome in, Email Queen. How you doing? Other than that, no, I don't think there's a game that I'm like, I really am going to avoid trying to even touch that thing. Silk Song, it's mainly for the memes, because that game is hard. It is complicated for me, but it is fun seeing my progression. Same thing with Elden Ring. It's so fun seeing from the beginning of my playthrough to like where I am currently. I do slowly but surely get better at the game, so that is fun to see, but I don't think there's a game that I'm scared to play right now. Or like even in the future, I don't think so. I fear stress. Same. Stress sucks. Claire's second run. I'm not scared of it. I just don't wanna. Nun Massacre is scary. Is that a horror game? I'm assuming. Is there a single person who did not get cheated on their teen romances? Some of us are luckier than others. I love playing Elden Ring, so good. Elden Ring was such a fun game, man. Oh, I guess what I can say, what I am scared of, because a lot of people warned me about Elden Ring DLC. I'm terrified. Because they said some of the DLC bosses in that are rough. So maybe that's what I'm scared of, is getting the eventual me going back to Elden Ring and having to face whatever the DLC has in store for me. So maybe it'll be that. Just played a game I really wanted to like, but it sucked. Would be very scared to play it again. What game was it, if you're comfortable sharing? DLC is hard, but it gives you the resources to make it easier. That's what I imagine. Like, same with the base game. It's just gonna, there's things there that'll make it easier for yourself, you know? Oh, they're very rough. Oh, God. Also, sorry. Hold on. I find, that you guys can hear it too, I find when I talk for a good bit, my voice starts cutting out. I don't know why. So sorry if I keep like having to clear my throat and whatnot. My vocal cords aren't used to being stretched. Do you use strength weapons on Elden Ring? When I last played Elden Ring, I was nothing but a strength. I was just a tank. All I wanted to do was get in there, beat the fuck out of people, and run. So I didn't use any magic, none of that. It was just get up there, do as much damage as I can, get the fuck out. Mass Builder, it's like a mech thing, and I love Armored Core, but it was bad. Oof. I've heard Armored Core is really good, though. I've had a couple people recommend it to me. It's the hardest playstyle, too. It's a lot of fun. It might be hard, but it's a lot of fun. I'll stay with the hydrates. Ignore my arm going crazy. I don't know why it's doing that. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate you. Alright. Next question. Do you plan on collaborating with any other VTubers? Yeah! I think we have a couple of collabs getting scheduled in Underrealm itself. Also, VTubers, if you are watching me and you ever want to collab, if we're in the same time zone, because I know time zones suck, reach out to me. I'm always down to collab. I'm always down to hang out with people. It doesn't even have to do, it doesn't even have to be on stream. It could be off stream things. I love hanging out with people, new people, finding like, common stuff that we like. So just reach out to me. I'm an anxious girly. I will say that. I'm scared talking to people because I don't want to be, like, all up in their biz, you know, when I feel like people are busy. So that's why I don't really reach out to a lot of people and haven't done a lot of collabs, because I'm just an anxious girl in my core, you know? So, yeah, if you ever want to collab, if you're watching and you're like, hey, you know, it could be fun playing a game, just reach out. Reach out. I promise I won't bite. I probably will forget to respond, but... No, I'm just kidding. I am trying better. Trying to do better at responding, so promise. I'll always be down to do something, you know? Always nervous to reach out to people. Same. I don't know why. It's just so, like, nerve-wracking. I'm like, yeah, this person hates me for sure. I'm just kidding. It's just the anxious part of my brain that always has to overthink the stupidest things, so... But no, I promise. If you ever want to collab, reach out to me. We'll plan something, I promise. Appreciate it, Cody. Thank you. Sorry, didn't know I was typing. You're all good, Bink. You're all good. But yeah, we do have collabs. I'm also gonna have more collabs with my mod team. We are maybe thinking of starting a Subnautica playthrough. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely try to aim to do more collabs with Underrealm, because there are a lot of cool people in there. I love them, and they're such a fun bunch, man. Bunch? Bunch? Is that the word? Yeah, bunch. Oh, I sounded weird in my head. I was like, Ethan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Hi, Arrow. Huge storm just knocked out my internet. Oh no. Hi, Debbie. Welcome back. Fuck the storms, man. It's been raining a lot here, too. Damn. Like, I'm talking too much. I better stop. Nah, I mean, I get the same way, man. I'm like, I need to shut the fuck up. It's all we're all, like, self-conscious to a degree, right? But I promise you, it ain't that deep. Also, Golden Freddy! Oh. Welcome in, how you doing? I thought you said munch, like they're not food. I want to do more collabs with you, Debbie! I wish time zones didn't exist and time was just an infinite thing that, you know, everybody was under, but, I mean, I guess technically we are under a specific time, just our time, you know. But time zones keep me away for so many cool people. I've been dying in the heat, so a storm is very welcome. Hell yeah. Your tails multiply. Yeah, I have two. I have dos. Also, I like this song, but towards the end, it's like making me. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Bye, Mac Marco. Next question. Would you play Metal Gear Solid one day? I feel like this is the third time I've heard somebody ask about Metal Gear. I don't know. I don't think I've actually seen Metal Gear gameplay to know if I would like it or not. But I'd probably try it maybe one day if it ever shows up in a poll. Would it be copyright infringement if you had Bubble from Digital Circus as your TTS? Probably. Yeah. I could probably, like, fix it up to make it not look so Bubble-esque, but yeah. I have my TTS. I fixed it. And then I tried running it the other stream. I gotta go back in there to see what the hell, but it broke on me. I don't know how within the amount of time I fixed it. So I'm working on it. It's like I'm trying to do shit and mix it up to have it pop up on stream, do its thing, go away. But apparently it's a lot more challenging than I thought. So TTS will be back, I promise you. I know you guys. I mean, technically I could pull him up. Nah, it's okay. But he'll come back soon. Silver coated tell. What? The Metal Gear Solid? Bubble-esque, yeah. Alright, next question. Also, I'm catching up on the tells, so if you want to drop something, drop it in the tell. It's pinned up in the chat. How do you feel about video games getting a movie or TV show adaptations? And what is a game you would like to see an adaptation of? Ooh, we've had this convo a couple of times. I've only seen a couple of game adaptations. I've watched, I think, the first season of, or not even the first season, a couple episodes of, Fallout. I haven't played the games, but I did think the show was pretty good. Same with The Last of Us. I only watched the first season, though. I can't vouch for the second season. I did play The Last of Us. I thought it was pretty decent. It was mostly true or followed closely to the TV or the game itself. As a whole, adaptations can be a hit or a miss, to be honest. Especially from video games to a movie / TV show. Because I've watched plenty of Mortal Kombat movies. Some of them not very good. I've watched some Halo movies. Rip Halo fans. I've watched some... What other games or shows did I watch recently? I feel like there was one... Oh, Arcane! Arcane is a beautiful adaptation of a not so really great game. League of Legends. Sorry. Listen, League fans, I love y'all, but you know. Arcane was an awesome adaptation of a video game getting a TV show and doing it really, really good. I have known nothing about League. I don't wish to know anything about League for my own sanity. But they did a really fucking good job. At least I would say. So yeah. What are other adaptations of video games? Oh, fuck! Five Nights at Freddy's! Although not a lot of people in the fan base liked the movies, I thought that they were pretty good, and the animatronics look sick as fuck. And honestly, you don't have to know all of the Five Nights at Freddy's lore to understand that these are literally just killer animatronics. That's literally it. So, like, yeah. I think they can be hit or miss. Halo animation is way better than the movie. Arcane is great. Yeah, Arcane has good animation. Halo is just unrecoverable at this point. One that I feel would be good would be Mass Effect. A Halo movie is Forward Unto Dawn. We're getting Bloodborne! Yippee! Iron Lung was a video game to movie adaptation. Also very good. And that was literally just a fucking one-man... Well, not even one-man show, but, you know, like a smaller indie studio, I guess you could call it. One that I personally wish, and it has to be under very specific conditions. I think an Undertale animated movie would go so hard. I don't know why. I've loved Undertale ever since I played it way back when. I think it would be a really cool movie. But I fear for that for a lot of reasons, because it could go so it could turn into a Minecraft movie situation. A lot of people like the Minecraft movie. I thought it was okay, but I feel like if they ever did Undertale movie, I don't know, they would just have to do right by it. I'm just saying. Another movie that I just remembered that I watched recently was the Mario Galaxy movie. I won't say anything because it's relatively new. The Mario movies in general, I feel like they're like a decent adaptation to what you see in the video games to movie. Like, obviously it's Mario, so it's gonna be fun, goofy, whatever. So that one's also a pretty good adaptation, I'd say. Sorry, my catch. I can't name a single adaptation I like. I'm now fearing I'm a nerd. I don't think you could please 100. Exactly, 100% of the fan base isn't gonna be pleased. There's always gonna be somebody being like, well, they didn't do this. They're trying their best, you know what I mean? I heard that Arcane is incredibly difficult compared to the story of the games. Yeah, it's a lot, man. If you haven't watched it, definitely recommend. I'd like to see an Undertale adaptation, but man, people will get so pissed, yeah. Would it have to be animated into a pixel art style? I think pixel art movie would be a little bit hard to do, so yeah, just like a straight animation, you know what I mean? Bloodborne movie, I'm cautiously optimistic with Jack being the producer of that movie. Y'all, mark my words, if I ever, you know, not if, whenever get all this VTubing stuff off the ground, right? And I'm bringing in cash like Markiplier is, I'm gonna make my own Undertale adaptation. I'm gonna hire all the indie artists, right? Number and we're 6, making our own movie, y'all. You want a voice act? I got you. Stick with me. First time in Lustrous. Oh my god! Lustrous! Welcome in! Y'all, avert your gaze. Or not avert your gaze. Look at the fucking number. We did it! We're at 1K! Let's go! Welcome in, Lustrous. Get that shit out of here, bro. Stop! Holy shit, we just hit 1K and that's fucking crazy. Hell yeah. Let's go, y'all. Glad I've been a part of it. Yeah, how you doing, man? You guys know what that means. You guys get the very special 1K stream. I will have more details on it soon. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for helping me hit 1K. You guys are fucking amazing. And I couldn't imagine being here starting, what, almost 3 years ago now. It's fucking crazy. 1,000 people is a lot. Alright, that is a lot of people to be following little old me. So thank you guys. Thank you so fucking much for all the support. Appreciate it. Sorry, I know we were talking about movies and stuff. Let me catch back up. Here's my take. Here's a 40 to 50-year-old director who probably played the game once and wants to put their spin on the franchise. What we need is younger directors who play the game religiously and know the franchise and what fans would love to see. Exactly. Yep. Not just pumping out a movie just to make people maybe happy, like they did with, what's the one that a lot of people did not like, and it was like a pretty big game. What's it called? It's with the, wow, I'm blanking. I can see it in my brain! Damn it, I played it like once or twice. Not Minecraft. It's, I don't want to call it like, wow, I'm blanking on all the names. I'm so sorry. My brain's going do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do over and over and over again. Fuck, what's it called? It's kind of not Dune. What's the other one with like the cars? It kind of has that vibe to it, and they have like a bunch of crazy like scavengers, I guess, type people, and like the part of the movie was them having to go and I don't know, get some. I don't know. I don't remember. Damn, what's it called? Hold on, pull it up, Steve, because it's gonna bug me. It's not Mad Max. It's, Wow, I'm completely blanking. You guys are gonna have to help my brain. You're gonna have to keep throwing out fucking recommendation or what you think it is. It had Borderlands. Yes, thank you, Borderlands. Oh my god, that was gonna bug me for life. But yeah, it's Borderlands. I remember a lot of people did not like that movie at all. I watched it and it was. Can I be in the movie? You can be in the movie. Jumanji. I like the original Jumanji. I didn't really like the spin-off one that they did with The Rock and everybody else. Sorry, age restricted. If you're over 18, you can join on the desktop app or website. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it can be annoying. I know a couple people have had issues, but it is unfortunately something Discord does, not something that I can control. But hopefully you get in, homie. We'd love to have you there. It was dog shit. Yeah. I played like Borderlands 3, I think. And I didn't play it for too long, but I didn't see the like I didn't see what they really did in the movie to kind of make it look like the game or like follow the game. Oh man. Arrow, can I be in the movie in NPC number 3? Hell yeah, you can. And we here in this movie, we have The Rock starring as The Rock. I watched a Borderlands movie. Holy crap. Yeah, what'd you think about it? Is there there is Resident Evil game or movies. Now I gotta go back and watch them so I can see how accurate they are to the games now that I've played a couple of them. My brother argues people who like giant monster movies are silly. Do you guys agree? I mean, like, Godzilla and stuff like that? Because I guess it depends. Hate to tell you, but they're not accurate at all. Aw, man. Yeah, Godzilla. I think they're cool. I've only watched a couple of them. I've watched one recently in the community with, like, a big Mothra, excuse me, I gotta put some respect on Mothra's name. I thought it was cool. Big monster. I don't really got much opinion on him, but big monster cool. They're not good. Wait for the one in September. Oh, the Resident Evil. None of the older ones are good? They sucked, in fact. Oh man. RE movies are barely accurate to the games. Man. Damn it. Are they at least goofy to watch? Like, you watch them, you're like, okay. Is Leon at least in the movie? Do we get a hot Leon in any of the Resident Evil games? Or movies, excuse me? Is there at least one simp-worthy character in the Resident Evil movies? The only slightly accurate one is Welcome to Raccoon City, and it's kind of mid. Nope. Only Jill, I think. Damn it! No hot Leons, what the fuck? Yeah, I probably won't rewatch them now. Only animated, which are good. Okay. I played 1 through 3, so they basically had a lot of old actors who looked nothing like the characters the first game, and it was all just slop of pop culture references that make it a load of shit to watch. Don't you love when they do that? Let's take a beloved franchise and do absolutely nothing to help it. It's like, it's just classic movie studio thing to do. Let's take a very good franchise and shit on it a little bit, you know? Like, come on, the fan base can't have everything good now. They can either have a good game or a good movie. What do you want? Take it or leave it. One animated one, and it's kind of shitty. The older ones follow a movie original character. Imagine a Wesker in a Wesker. What's a Wesker? Is that a person? I only played 2, 7, and 8. Right? Yeah, 2, 7, and 8. Wow, I'm all over the place. Alright, let's see. Next question. Question. What's the question? What are your thoughts on polyamorous relationship? Personally, for me, it's not for me. But I think if they are all consenting adults, they're all mature about it, and they all have communication, you do you. You do you, boo. Whatever makes you happy, you go and do that. Who are we to say what you can and can't do with your relationships, you know? So, no. I personally wouldn't, just because I'm what's the word? I can be a bit obsessive. Like, no, that's my person, you know? I don't like sharing my person. But that's just me. Polys can work out if you have good communication. And if you're all, you know, it just comes down, again, communication between adults. Yeah, you do your own thing. It's your life. You live it how you want. Don't have people judging you for whatever you want to do with it. Directors randomly felt the need to change a story or impart their own vision on the games, bro. Fair and same, yeah. Do what you want to do. Your own relationships. They're with me, they're my person. Yeah, I guess greedy would be the word. They're mine. Next question. Would you ever play Phasmophobia? I have played Phasmophobia, and I used to play it with a couple buds way back when, to the point, like, I didn't even get scared of Phasmophobia anymore, because, like, we would be so locked into missions, going in there, figuring out what the ghost is real quick, and getting out, and get points that way. So, like, I got used to Phasmophobia. It doesn't really scare me as much anymore. I, with that, will say I did play it one time in VR. Fuck that. Fuck that. Phasmophobia VR? No. It's scary. A lot different when you're in the ghost house. No thank you. But Arrow, sharing is caring. No. Sounds good, Ty. You have a good one, homie. You have a good one. Thank you for stopping by, and you have a great rest of your night, man. Alright, next question. This is actually the final one of the tells, unless somebody else throws one in there. Again, it's pinned up in the chat. Other than that, we will go and switch gears and start reacting to some stuffs. To quote an ex to me when she got mad at another girl flirting with me, "You're my tree, I claimed it. I pissed on this tree, my tree." I love that. Last thing on the tell. I was talking to someone for maybe 9 months. We agreed maybe being friends would be better. 4 weeks later, I sent a little tease in her DMs since they were on the topic about learning things about themselves. Hence, I was the one who helped with that since we flirted a bit. She hit me with, "Please don't do that," which I will 100% respect and shouldn't have done. But hits me with the, "I don't mean to use this as a shield, but I'm already seeing someone," which kind of hurts me and makes me think, well, that was very quick on finding a brand new person. We still talk to each other, so I guess the problem is it just makes me feel like I was an asshole the whole time, and that made them find a new person so quickly. Because I'm the type of person to always put the person I like a million miles before myself. And make sure if they are ever having a bad day, I will always be there for them. IDK, maybe I'm just thinking too deep into it. I will say, also, let me hydrate real quick before I keep you pimping. I will say, if it wasn't, because you said we agreed maybe being friends would be better, I will say I think it should have been communicated a little bit earlier on in the whatever relationship that you guys got going on. If that is something that they're comfortable with you continuing to do, like teasing them and whatnot. I do kind of agree. Maybe we shouldn't have been sending pictures, especially if we were just friends. Maybe teasing, sure, but you guys didn't establish really a relationship to go off of, like guidelines, I guess I could say, to go off of with this. So them saying that they're seeing someone could have maybe just been like a, "Hey, even though you did this, I just want to let you know," like making it clear of their boundaries, you know. So I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. You learn like, hey, maybe maybe we won't do that again. Maybe we'll just take a step back. And I know it sucks because, you really care for this person. You want to, it seems like maybe be with this person. I don't know. But I will say the boundaries are very important to talk about between two people. Discuss that with that individual, and I think now you know, hey, maybe we should just tone it down, maybe just be friends. Yeah, before, it's kind of hard because I don't really know the situation to just, give all the advice I can, but just, yeah, know people's boundaries before certain actions are done, and then you can't really take them back because they're already done. But just being mindful of it, apologizing, and I don't know this person's situation. Maybe they were talking to somebody this entire time. They just wanted to, like, not test out or see their options, but they were just talking around. That's okay. People do that all the time. But you do say right at the beginning, we agreed being friends would be better. So I think it was already established, and then we kind of just got a little ahead of ourselves. But hey, it happens sometimes, now that you know. And I hope that you start feeling a little bit better. I think you are maybe thinking a little bit too deeply about it. Don't stress about it too much. If you guys are, talked about it, made amends, then just keep on keeping on, but I would definitely check in and just see where those boundaries lie before continuing on, or at least trying to continue on with, like, a romantic type of relationship. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. I'm gonna refresh one more time. We're actually on ad break, so we can chill. And we got a couple more. Hell yeah. So I'll catch up with these after ad break. Oh my god, we hit 1K! I'm so excited. Oh my god, I have things planned for you guys. You don't even fucking know. I'm so hyped. I'm so fucking hyped. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Do I wanna give some deets on what we're gonna be doing? I don't know. Probs not. I want to keep them a little. I wanna keep some things a secret, So I think that's what I'll end up doing. How long have I been streaming? In September, which September 15th, I think, is my anniversary, is going to be 3 years. 3 years. It's been a long time. Started in 23. Yeah, so we've done so much since then, and I have so much I still want to do. And I think starting on that stream, I want to start doing something a little different. I want to start implementing more IRL stuff, because I know I've yip-yapped a lot about taking you guys out with me on hikes. I am working on it. I was going to do it the other day, and then it started raining, and I don't want to get my equipment all wet, but I was working out the kinks and whatnot of actually streaming to you guys live while we're going out on hikes and whatnot. It's just figuring out, like, the service and how streams are gonna look. Probably hopefully not too laggy and whatnot, but things are getting tested. And I have some ideas I do have a base idea of what I want to do for the 1K celebration stream, so I'm very, very excited for that. Hiking is fun. I love hiking, man. I try to do as much as I can now that I have options around me to do so. So I want to bring you guys out there and just go explore, have fun. This sounds like a good time, good vibes. You know what I mean? So it is in the works. It's getting the kinks are getting what's the word for it? Like, wrung out? I don't know, but we're working on figuring shit out. It just, VTubing is one thing I could do because I've been doing it since the beginning, and I know all the ins and outs of most of the ins and outs of VTubing, and I can usually figure out that stuff. But the thing is, it's stationary, and I don't have to go anywhere. IRL stuff is a whole other ballpark I have not touched, and there's a lot of other nuances to it, and there's a lot of shit I gotta actually figure out. And yeah, but I'm excited. It's been cool figuring things out, and I think I almost got it all good, so I'm excited. That's why I was asking about the cooking stuff earlier, because I think doing cooking streams would be a lot of fun, and I think I figure out a way that I can probably do that. So yeah. Do you fish and hunt as well? I don't hunt. I used to fish a long time ago, but I haven't done that in very, very long, couple years now. So I think it'd be fun going out fishing. Going out fishing. Where's my fish hat? I think I have a fish hat. Hold on, where is it? Oh. I gotta sign it. Somebody give me my fish hat. Oh, here it is. I can do it here. Do I still have my fish hat? I do. Here's my fish hat. Gone fishing. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm just so excited to show you guys what is being cooked up in the background. And we have so many things that I want to do. So I hope you guys are also excited. There's a lot of things that I want to do with you guys, and I'm just gonna have to stick around for the ride and see. When's the next fishing stream? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out, huh? I gotta find a place to fish. There's like little rivers and stuff near me, but I haven't seen like a big old lake or anything like that. I'm gonna have to go looking around. It is Father's Day. Oh my god. Papa Arrow take you out fishing? Should I? Oh my god, it'd be so fun. I have a pond of barracudas at my house. Okay, I'll just pull up to your pond and just start fishing your fish. What the fuck you throwing me? Also, welcome back from ad break. We waited for you guys. We were just talking about 1K stuff, and oh, I'm excited. You guys better oh, that's the other thing. A lot of you guys have come, of course, because of my VTuber, my VTuber Sona, whatever it may be. I'm gonna say, why? Why is my arm going freaky? Thank you for the stretch of the hydrate. Appreciate you. I'm gonna say, I hope you guys are open to the idea of seeing FleshTuber me, IRL Arrow, because now that I want to start, I'm not going to say that VTubing, I'm just going to stop VTubing. You're never going to see Arrow again. I'm retiring the model. I'm just saying that I would like to start dipping my toes into other things and doing more IRL stuff. And I just hope that you guys are open and are able to give it a chance when it does happen, and that you are able to see FleshTuber me, and you're not just like, I want the bottle, I hate this bitch. Because at the end of the day, you see Arrow, you're gonna see me. I am. What does he say? Does he say? Whatever. Anyways, yeah, you're gonna see Flesh me soon. So, better get used to it. I'm gonna break immersion. If you want the immersion, you're gonna have to find another VTuber for it. What was I trying to say? I think he's like, I am God. But I can't remember who says that. But no, Arrow is me. I am Arrow, of course. And I think seeing me in my truest FleshTuber self form can only just drive home the fact that I am a person just like you guys. And I want to start doing more things IRL. So yeah. I mean, you're not a bubble. My immersion. FleshTuber sounds so scary. I hate that word, but that's the only thing, like, in the VTuber realm that people call IRL streamers is FleshTuber. Like, I don't know. Arrow is Arrow to be flesh or not. Hell yeah. This isn't the real you? Unbelievable. I'm unfollowing. Well, good. I'm glad you guys are, open to the idea that, hey, Purple Girly sometimes isn't purple. Oh my god. Her eyelashes are not long enough. Bring back the bottle. Yeah, listen, if you're expecting a one-to-one with my model, hey, some things might be, a little bit dramatized. I don't have the wings or the tail or the swirls, or any of that stuff. But hey, what I do have is personality. Sometimes. Oh my god. It's Kate, who says that? My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. No tail, unfortunately, no tail. Paint yourself purple to ease the transition. Yeah, and when I have to go out in public and on hiking trails and I'm just this purple being going throughout the woods, what am I gonna say to the cops when somebody calls the cops on me? They're like, yo, this bitch is purple. What am I gonna tell them? I'm just a purple girly? Oh my god. And also, going outside in full body paint does not sound fun. This doesn't. It sounds like it'd be a miserable time. Maybe a body suit would be a little easier, but body paint? Just say you're a celestial bubble. I'm sure they'll believe you. Yeah, I'm sure the cops won't just throw me in an institution right afterwards. Say it's for the memes. Just a prank, man. Just want to be purple. Just let me be purple. Straight to the slammer with me. I ain't ever seen the sun again. People just think you're a cryptid. Just imagine the fear somebody would have to feel, right? Going on a walk and seeing somebody fully purple. That's terrifying to think about. Oh my god. Alright. Well, you guys are back from the ad break. Let me catch up on the tellonyms now that we have a couple more. We gotta go out in green paint, restart the alien gang war from GTA. You'll see blurry purple images of yourself everywhere. Right? Like a cryptid photo, like, oh my god, what was this purple thing in the wood? Oh my god. Permission to take a break? You could do whatever you want, Beepball. I'm not keeping you here. You are free to go. Come and go whenever you want. Like Bigfoot. Jeez. Alright. Next question. What is a valuable life advice you think not a lot of people know? Ooh. There's so much I can give. Oh! I won't say that a lot of people don't know this advice. But what I can say is advice I wish I knew earlier in my life. Also, let me hydrate real quick. My throat, I can feel it starting to like, no. A piece of advice that if I had to go back in time and give myself, my younger self, a piece of advice, I would say, and so simple, to enjoy life's little moments. What do I mean by that? I think with everything that we have to work, with everything that draws our attention, right? Work and just general life, relationships, family, friends, just everything. Our attention is constantly being drawn and pulled in all these different types of directions. And oftentimes, especially when we get older, we tend to forget to just enjoy the ride that is life itself, of enjoying the small little mundane moments of, I'm just gonna sit here now and watch TV and, just whatever. You are experiencing life all the fucking time. And we forget that. We forget to be present. I guess that's really the core of the piece of this piece of advice. The core of it is experience life, experience living, going and doing things, or just talking to people, enjoying the time that you have here on Earth. Because when you're when it comes down to it, this is gonna be philosophical / just doom or arrow for a second. At the end of the day, we're all gonna die, right? And that's okay. It's part of life. That in itself is part of life. When you get to that road, right? Well, the one thing that we all take with us is our memories. At least that's what I believe. Everything that we do in our life has a purpose, has a meaning. And at least for me, one of the main things that I find that's so important and that I always have to remind myself of is live in the moments. Just enjoy your life as it is, you know? And a lot of us sometimes too, it's just like, Arrow, how can I do that when all I do is work, all I do is school, or all I do is fill in the blank. You find the happiness and you find joy in just the little things. You made yourself a meal. You made yourself food. You know how far us as a human species has come to just have a stove top? To have warm food, to have the plates and stuff that you have, like these just like if you break it down just to the finest, smallest details, enjoy everything about life and enjoy the people, especially the people in your life, the ones that come and teach you a lesson, the ones that stay and watch you grow, your loved ones, your friends, your partners. Enjoy those moments with those people, because at the end of the day, that's all you're going to take with you. Just live, have fun, and just remember that you are in control of your life. What you do is all up to you. You are writing your story every day. Every day you wake up. You can choose to not do something, or you can choose to, hey, maybe today I'll do something different. And just enjoy it. Enjoy the process. I know it's like, oh, this mumbo jumbo, but I promise you, I learned this lesson mainly from, and a lot of people start learning this lesson too, after you experience either a loved one dying or you yourself getting close to death. And I've been, I don't want to say unfortunate enough, because these are just things that happen in our life, but I've been able to say I've experienced both ends of the spectrum. And with both of those experiences, it has taught me to just enjoy my life. Because at any instant, I don't know. We don't know. We don't have a set date of when things are going to happen. Any instant could just be all gone. And I want to, at least when I'm getting drawn up to wherever our souls go at the end of the day, want to say, hey, it was a fun ride. You know, I had fun. So, just have fun. Enjoy your life. That's all that would be my biggest piece of advice. Do a lot of people know it? Maybe. Do a lot of people follow it? No. I can genuinely probably go into a chat right now and be like, hey, are you enjoying the little moments in life? To be like, oh, why? Why would I do? I promise you. You will go through life so much happier if you just enjoy the little moments. Take it day by day. You never know how valuable the little moments are until you die, I guess. Yep, sounds silly, but you're right. Our era is a joy. Yeah, I know. It's funny. Kind of funny, kind of sad at the same time of saying all of this while we live in probably one of the most historical eras of our lives, but just because everything outside of the world is crazy right now doesn't mean you have to stop living your life, you know? And if you look back even further. People have always gone through shit. Always. I mean, that's why they teach us history. We've always gone through some catastrophic, crazy shit. It might be crazier even now that we have all this technology and we can see all the info right in front of us. But that shouldn't stop you from living your life. You know, don't let it stop you from doing what you want to do. Also, welcome back, Meatball. How you doing? Don't live in misery all the time like past times. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to be thankful that we don't live in past times, but there's also a lot of things that we're like, hey, it's okay to be upset at the way the world is. It is completely okay to be enraged at the shit that you see. But don't let it consume you to the point that it stops you from doing what you want to do with your life. You just gotta keep on living, man. Philosophy lesson, that's crazy, especially with this song. But yeah, that's my advice that I would give. Live y'all's lives, please. Please, just enjoy it. Enjoy every single moment of it. Alright. Next question. Any animes you're currently watching or any coming out that you're excited about? I have been getting right back into my weeb shit. I restarted Attack on Titan again. Blame Hellion though, because I've been wanting to watch it with her for so long, so I finally got her to sit down and we started it. Rewatching Attack on Titan. I am rewatching through Naruto, because I watched it a long time ago when I was in middle school. And I finished all of Naruto all the way through Shippuden, and I want to rewatch it, and oh my god, it's been so fun rewatching it. I had started One Piece at some point. I recently started Dan. Oh my god, it's so good. It's a little weird, I won't lie. There's some moments where I'm like, I don't know, but like, animation's beautiful. I actually cried the other night. I was telling Hellion because there was a story of one of the demons in there, and I was sobbing. I was a fucking baby, but started watching through Dan. I'm already in the second season. I am watching through Chainsaw Man again. I need to rewatch, or I've started rewatching season of My Hero because that one's basically done from what I've heard, so I want to finish it up. So yeah, there's a lot of why I'm rewatching a lot of things. One, because my memory's gone to shit in the past couple years, so I want to, you know, get back into anime. Why not watch the classics, right? Why not watch the things that I enjoyed? So I started getting back into some old animes that I really enjoyed. And then picked up a couple of new ones to just like get back into it. Cause I'm telling you, oh, I was such a weeb. I am still such a weeb, but I was bad. I was bad. Like dictionary weeb growing up, and I got bullied out of it hard. So re-experiencing it, going back into anime, it's been so fun, man. Ones that I'm excited about I haven't really been keeping an eye out, to be fair. So I currently know, I don't think there's any animes that I'm like, yeah. But I'm rewatching, and I'm having so much fun with what I have been watching. Are you guys watching any animes? Bling, blam, blam, bling, blam. It's so good. I love the openings, man. Animation's so clean. I love it. Yeah. ReZero. I think I started that a long time ago when I started Evangelion, and I start a lot of animes to drop them. I'm so bad at it. That's why I want to keep up with them and finish some to cycle out with another. I'm just so bad at starting on anime and then fucking just dropping it midway. I'm so bad. It's such a bad habit of mine. Watch ReZero with me. Yeah, Silly. Welcome in, Silly. How you doing? I don't know. Is it really that good? I don't know. Also corny at the start. A lot of animes can be like that, you know? A lot of them. I need to finish Solo Leveling too, because I remember I was a good chunk way in. I don't think I ever finished it. OTS is my favorite. Okay, maybe we'll have to watch that at some point too. Alright, next question. I miss Mashal Magic and Muscle? Is that what? Huh? Mashal Magic and Muscles? ReZero and Fairy Tail are my top two. Oh, I remember Fairy Tail a long time ago. I used to love that fucking anime. Love it, love it, love it. Not ReZero. There's another one that was from the same author, right? And it has similar art style as Fairy Tail, is what I mean. I can't remember the name of it. But I know they came out with one really recently. Really funny comedy. Yeah, I don't know the name of it, but I remember seeing it. I was like, huh, maybe I'll I say that about a lot of animes, and here I am. I didn't finish Beastars though. That is what I say. I can't say I finished. Recently, at least. Okay, next question. Is there a game that you have really wanted to play but haven't found the time for? A lot of them. A lot of games. I said it a couple of times. I'm such a, like, when I say I'm a noob gamer, I really am. I haven't really played a lot of games in my life. So that's why I stream. That's why I do what I do, because I get to the opportunity of playing a lot of fucking games, and you guys getting to experience it either for the first time with me or again, as I just experienced it. One that I've been really wanting to play. I'll actually give two. One that I've been wanting to play mainly because I've always seen memes of it and just like things. I don't know, I've always seen like mods or something goofy about it. Is Skyrim and Fallout. Fallout mainly because I remember kind of watching Markiplier play through it, and I just never picked it up for myself. So those are two that I'll probably say, because there are one, I know Skyrim you can put a lot of hours in, and Fallout there's like what 4 or 5 Fallout games. So that is mainly just finding the time for those, but yeah. That'd probably be my top of what games. Other than that, there's a lot of games I gotta get through. It's not Skyrim. Elder Scrolls. Same shit. Skyrim is my top 3 favorite games. Would recommend. What about Oblivion? What's Oblivion? It's the second one? Like, Oblivion I also haven't played, clearly. Don't know much about. I don't think I've seen much Skyrim gameplay anyways, either. So, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to get through. Who knows? Maybe after Silk Song, if we ever get to finish it. If we ever get out of fucking Silk Song jail. Yeah, those are games I'm really interested in trying out. Other than that, fuck, I don't know. There's a lot of games in my Steam library that I haven't played. Alright. Oblivion is before Elder Scrolls. Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried that, or I don't really know too much about it. But I would like to. At some point. I think it'd be fun. Next question. I'm actually gonna wrap up with these, and then we're gonna wrap up stream in general, because my throat is starting to feel a little pinchy, and I gotta pee, and I'm hungry, so let me get through these last couple ones. They don't tie together, nor do the Fallout games? Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, at some point I really want to play those, so they're on my docket to do. Maybe I'll end up playing just my own, like, you know, solo play and upload it on YouTube or something. We'll see. Because I know those will take me a fat minute to get through. But it could be fun to do, like, crowd control integration and doing some things with you guys, or adding mods or whatever the fuck. They made a remake for Oblivion recently. Was it fun? Or any good? But yeah, they're those are my top. So I'm sorry, my nose is so fucking itchy. I don't know why. Our next question / submission. Do you believe in an afterlife? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Thank you for this question, because we get to rant about the afterlife. Tism ranted about this to Arrow, but she forgot. I'm sorry! I don't have great memory when it comes to these games I've never played! So it goes into my memory bank as, okay, we'll sort that out for later, that I've not seen this, and we've talked about it, but I will keep it in mind. So it's like, she hates me, she doesn't listen to me. I promise I did, in the moment. It's okay, bud. I'm sorry, you're just a victim of my brain. Brain forgetting, actually. Okay, so this question. Do I believe in the afterlife? Trigger warning for people who are religious, I guess you could say, and, this is a sensitive topic to die. I don't believe in a heaven or a hell. I don't believe in a god. What I believe in, and what happens after we die, and this is mainly through, one, experiencing psychedelics, and, other just life experiences. I believe, and this is very hippy-dippy of me, but this is my belief. Of course, everybody is entitled to their own beliefs. What you think happens after we die is what you think. That is why we have this beautiful thing called the brain and a consciousness to think about these topics and what we truly believe to be true to ourselves. At the end of the day, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. But to me, what I think happens is we go back to the universe. We are essentially star children. We have come from space dust. If you just look at everything that's out in the universe in general, we are made out of everything that is out there. And there's a lot of similarities if you look into like a nebula and our eyes and just things that are interconnected with the universe and ourselves. I believe at some point our energies, our souls, whatever you want to call it, will go back into the universe or the world, the earth, whatever you want to call it, and either it gets recycled and you come back as a new soul, and or you just get to enjoy life in a spiritual form. That's what I think, at least. I think that'd be cool. You get to experience life in your physical form, because we also have a spiritual form, at least in my opinion. And I think after you give your physical energy back into the earth, you get to spend, I guess, a second life in your spiritual form. In my opinion. Is any of that true? Don't know. Is any of that actually based on anything? Couple of things here and there that, I mean, you can just Google, like, astral projection and just what people are made of and stuff like that. So, who knows? Who fucking knows? We'll see. You're right, that's very hippie, Bubble. Thank you. We all eventually turn into a space bubble, yes. You're actually so close to hidden esoteric beliefs. I feel like there's a lot of energy in the universe, and we essentially are energy form in just a physical form, and we'll eventually give it back. Energy never dies, it just continues in a different form, right? Reincarnation is real, then we are so fun. Yeah, I mean, if it is real, who's to say it is? I don't know. Yeah, I would hate to come back. There's also that saying that I like of, like, people can feel when they're, like, an old soul. I don't know if you've ever heard of that term, but I definitely feel like my soul has been, she's been around for a while. Whether or not that's just me saying that because of this shit that I've gone through in my life, and I feel like I've gone through a lot up until this point, and my soul just feels like, oh, can we get a break? But I feel, I don't know, sometimes you can just feel it, you know, like your energy has been here for quite a time, or has been adjusted to, I don't know. Maybe I just spit BS, but I like that saying, like, oh, I feel like I have an old soul. It's meant for a different time era, I guess you could say. Yeah. But at the end of the day, take what I say with a grain of salt. What you believe in is completely what you believe in. And Yeah, as long as you're not trying to push your beliefs onto other people and be like, no, that's not correct. It's just, this is how it's supposed to be. That is not how we're supposed to go about our lives. You listen to somebody else's opinions and or their beliefs. You can agree to disagree, and you go on. They can believe what they want to believe, and you can believe what you want to believe. That's the beautiful thing about having your own brain, your own body, your own will, you know? I'm the same atheist or agnostic. The one where you don't believe in any kind of deity, me loving history, and it is been my obsession for a bit. One thing that seems to come up repeatedly is people using deities to explain what cannot be explained. Yeah, at least in my it's funny because I grew up in a Christian household. And the thing that helped me understand where I stand was history. History embedded in me the like people are allowed to believe in what they want to believe in, and that you should not push your agenda on anybody, because we saw that. So when you're learning about history, you see it happen time and time and time again, where just like the Christian Crusaders, right? Where it was like there's just so many instances in history where it's like people died for not believing in what somebody else believes. Like that should not have been the case. Everybody is free; they have their own free will. Everybody can believe in whatever they want to. But people should not be dying, and people should not be going out and forcing others to believe in what they want to. That's not how that works. But history taught me. History taught me that, hey, maybe I don't want to believe in that kind of thing, you know? and not only history, but my own life experiences and things that I've gone through and things that I believe. Yeah. I would also hate to come back as a random animal. Yeah. You wouldn't know this life, so you'd be so happy as a capybara, right? I think agnostic means you just plainly believe in a god or a higher power. The way I portray it, I believe in a higher being because that's how I was raised. However, I don't care enough to make it revolve around my life. For example, I don't go to church every week, I don't say a prayer every morning or night, etc. Yeah, I mean, hey, and that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. There's also the egg theory where everyone is actually the same person. Like, we are all the same being living a billion lives simultaneously, where we are done living all our lives, where we're done with our lives, we're a new omnipotent being will be born. I did watch the egg theory. I do think it's very interesting. And I will say some things that I watched from the egg theory, I was like, okay, that kind of could make sense. Again, we don't fucking know. Maybe. I was thinking the other day, maybe, just maybe, we're maybe it's and I see a question here that I'm gonna get to, but maybe it is like an everything everywhere all at once type situation where we do have multiple versions of ourselves in different universes. Fuck. Have you seen how big outer space is? Who's to say there's not a whole different universe with all of us in there and we're doing something completely different? We don't know. And that the main reason why I was thinking about that the other day is because of dreams. Because I've seen things in my dreams that I've never seen in person. How can my brain do that? You know what I mean? And I love like going down this rabbit hole in my own brain because I'm like, okay, say we are from different universes, say we do have different lives everywhere. I wonder what, and if it is similar to like some of the theories where it's like, oh, a decision that you made in this point of your life has led you down a different route, right? And then that version of yourself is doing something completely different. I don't know. I think that idea is cool, that we are simultaneously experiencing life in all its forms, wherever the fuck we are, because who's to say what is the actual truth of what the fuck all of this is about, you know? So, I don't know. But yeah, like dreams are so cool to me. Because how can I dream and vividly see details of buildings, know the layout of places, know people I've never talked to in my life. Like, how can your brain do that? And when I wake up, I think, oh, that was just a silly little dream. Are we sure? Are we sure that's just a dream? Who's to say that's not an alternate me? Just I'm tapping into the alternate me and living life through them for a little bit while I sleep. I don't know. But I think it's a cool idea. I think it's a cool theory to think maybe dreams are just a way to tap into a different us. Who knows? I hope not, because a lot of my dreams revolve around zombie apocalypses, and that would fucking suck. So I hope the fuck not. I have way too many zombie dreams. I'm not even gonna lie. There's been way too many recently where I'm like, I wake up like, fuck, I hope I never have to go back there again, because that me is fucked. I need to put you on the path here. Why? Another me is with Glamrock Chica, and I'm so mad. Oh, it should have been me. Right? And another us is living our best dreams, bro. Man. Yeah. Good question. I like these type of questions. Make us yip yap about truly thought-provoking shit. Next question. Is there a music artist or a song that has had a significant impact in your life? Arrow, have an idea. What? Remind me later. Okay, I'll try, but you're asking me to remind you, and I don't do the reminding most time. Arrow desires to bash zombies' brains in. But most of the time, it's like I'm running away. Most of the time, I don't have, like, a gun or enough ammo, or there's way too many of them, and I gotta fucking dip out. And it's like, man, come on, why can't I just have, like, a big-ass machine gun, just spray them all out, you know? But to this question, is there a music artist or a song that has had a significant impact in your life? I'll answer this question 2 parts. Music artist, no, because I've had a lot of music shape me as a person. Being a band kid way back when to now. There's been so many different genres of music, so many different types of artists that I found that has helped me get through some tough times in my life. To name a couple. And one that, I mean, to answer the second part, a song that has had some impact in my life. Don't know why, don't know how, and it's not some niche, like, underground artist either. Slow Dancing in the Dark by Joji. I don't know what it is about the song. I don't know why it pulls at my heartstrings in a certain type of way. That song, when I heard it for the first time, way back in, what, did it come out? 2019. It was a long time ago. I don't know why I latched onto that song so hard. But I think because of things that I was going through in that current point of my life, it was just one of those things that I kept a good grip on because it was getting me through so much. And yeah, I would say Slow Dancing is probably one of my all-time favorite songs, along with another artist besides Joji would be Tame Impala. I really like their music. Billie Eilish, I know she's overrated as fuck, and a lot of people like her, but I was an OG listener from way back when, and she has definitely made some music that has spoken to my soul. And yeah, I could go on and on and on with a big ass list of just songs and artists that I listen to, but music is very impactful. Music speaks to your, it just speaks to you. Music is 100% a universal language, and no matter who you are, you will always find a song or music that resonates with you. And I'm so lucky that I was able to go through band as a whole, because I understand that music moves people, man. And you can understand it when you're listening through with headphones or whatever. But I promise you, going to live concerts, going to um orchestras and going to like actual orchestrated music is a completely different experience. And I can say truthfully too, being in a band is just so incredibly special. Like we joke here about you were a band kid, da, 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 da. Genuinely, band changed my life, and it shaped me into who I am today in a very cheesy way. It molded me to who I am today for so many reasons. And one moment that I always love replaying in my brain. And I don't know why I'm on such a yap mode today, but I just want to, I don't know, talk to you guys about whatever the fuck. One moment that I specifically remember, in band was my sophomore year. We were playing a song, and I to this day cannot listen to this song without tearing the fuck up and just sobbing like a baby because it was so special. To give you guys some background, some context, when I was in middle school, I put a lot of, and I was very shy. I was not confident in my playing skills at all. And I originally was I was the only, female player of the trumpets, and it's always fucking men who play trumpet, but whatever. I was the only girl playing in the trumpet section. And there was a guy at the time who had came from another school, and he was just so good at what he did, and I always felt lacking. I always felt like, damn, I'm just never gonna be at his level. I'm just never gonna be able to play at the style that he does. And that's when I started to like doubt myself and like, oh, I don't think band is for me. Like, I'm just not as talented as any of these people that are around me. Mind you, this is fucking middle school. And when it came time to pick out where I wanted to go for high school, everybody was going to a school of the arts where you had to audition and blah blah blah. And I didn't feel confident in myself at the time to do that. And I got stuck in a school that was basically an hour from my house. And I was like, I can't do that. Like, I want to stay close to where my friends are. Da, da, da. So what I did was go to the school that was kind of near the area. And luckily my band director in middle school at the time was like, hey, listen, the teacher here, he's looking for some students. Go to his concert tonight, go talk to him and see what he can do for you. So this teacher, when I talked to him, I said, hey, I'm from so-and-so middle school. Like, I'm part of the band program, and I was told that I could talk to you about something. He literally just looked at me. He said, are you open to the idea of marching band? And I was like, I've never marched with an instrument, but like, I suppose. He's like, I'll get you into the school. And that one, he never seen me play. He never like didn't ask me. He asked me what I did play, but he didn't care about any of that. He just wanted to know if I was willing to try. I said, I'll give it a go. I can't promise that I'll be good at it, but I'll try. And he promised and he delivered. I ended up going to that school, and that teacher I will forever be thankful for, because he helped me get out of my shell, to start being more confident in myself, to start believing in just me and what I can do and what I'm capable of. And he saw in me, I don't know what at the time, but he saw that I was a lot more capable than I was giving myself credit for. And so, long story short, my second year, after going through so much shit, I actually switched over to French horn per his request. He said, hey, you're really good at trumpet, but I need you to try something out for me. Ended up loving, and I always say it too, if you're in VCs and we're watching movies, you'll hear me say, French horn, French horn. I love French horn. It is such a beautiful instrument. To go back onto the story, anyways, second year, he announced by the end of the season, and we had done such amazing work under this director. Like, he had brought our entire band from basically nobodies in the middle of the city to we were winning competitions. Mind you, we didn't have a full stacked 100+ band. We were maybe 50 kids at most. We were small, very small band. We were winning against most of the other bigger schools out there. We had a production that was a huge, like, there's so many things I could go into detail about, but he basically put us on the map. And there's a thing called MPA, Musical Performance Assessment, where it basically judges your school's band on, you know, this rating system, blah, blah, blah. Got us superiors. Like, he did so much for our program. And for me as an individual, there was a certain piece, all this to say, there's a certain piece my sophomore year that he made us play. It's called Doom Spiro Spiro. If you ever get the chance, get a listen for it. This piece, I can't tell you, I can't express to you the amount of emotion. Like, oh my god, even thinking back on it's making me tear up. The amount of emotion that you could feel in a room, and it's special because when you're in a band setting, or just in a setting, you can even compare this to like a team or whatever the fuck you want to associate it with. When you're with a group of people who are so incredibly passionate about something, you can genuinely feel the energy in the room. And it was emotional for a lot of us when he said that he had to leave. And whenever we had to play that piece, I'm telling you, it tugged at your heartstrings, bro. And the moment I want to say, after all that spiel, there was a moment where it was our final concert. Last one we were ever gonna all of us play together. And reminiscing in a moment, I'm telling you, like, y'all know me, I don't fucking cry. Reminiscing, I'm literally like, I got some tears coming out because it was just such a powerful, like, strong, when I'm telling you music changes people, it does moment. I remember being in my section with my close friends. Again, it's so goofy because it's just high school shit, but like it genuinely, like, it made me to the person who I am. I remember we pulled out the song and we start playing it, and I looked over and everybody, I kid you not, every single person was crying. Even to the point, the director, I looked up at him, and I remember locking eyes with him at some point, and he is just teary-eyed, like, water dripping down his eyes, and it hit me. Like, music is such a strong, powerful tool for so many people, and it was just such a special moment that, like, I don't know, I'm going to carry that for the rest of my fucking life, because there's nothing that I've had up until this point that will compare to that. Of being in a room with so many people who are so passionate about this thing, putting their all, and you can hear it. You can hear it in the music, in their, from their sound coming out of their instruments. You could just hear, just like, their soul is being poured out onto the stage. And I think the audience felt it too. When we finished, you couldn't hear a single thing in that auditorium. There was a silence that hung in the air that you can feel it. And, like, I mean, there's no other way that I can describe how I felt in that moment other than just explaining it to you, and you could just close your eyes and just try to imagine it. But it was so incredibly special to me. And looking back, I'm just so thankful that I even got the chance to, one, be in a room filled with so many people who are so passionate about what they do, and to two, get an experience that not a lot of people could say they've been through that. And I know it sounds cheesy, like, yeah, you're playing music, but you just had to be in that moment to truly understand what at its core is literally just human connection. That's all it was just a bunch of people getting together and being so emotionally invested that we're all crying over a concert piece. It's so special to me. So music is important in my life. It is such a huge part of me. And from then on, that happened my sophomore year. From then on, I did things I didn't think I was going to do. I had an entire solo my senior year in marching band. I never thought I was going to get a solo. I hate solos. I hate being put on the spot. I was terrified. But I did it. I did things that I never thought I was going to do because I grew. That experiences like that grew me as an individual, and I'm so thankful for it. And now I'm here sharing them with you because they're special, man. Moments like those, that's what you got to carry with you. They're so incredibly important for us. But yeah, get a chance if you want to listen to some classical music, you should listen to that song and try not to cry your eyes out. The only song I really like from Billy is Birds of Feather. That's a good one. Can I please marry you and bees? Why, Hellion? Don't forget how amazing you are at playing. I think people would love to hear you play. What do you guys think? I still have my French horn. Would you guys want to hear some French horn? Here's a song in Undertale I can't listen to without crying. Which one is it? I'm interested. It is my vocal stim. Every time I hear French horn, I'm like, French horn! It's so pretty! One song I have a personal connection to is Let Her Go by Pastor. That's a good one. Dreamers by Ozzy and Scar Tissue by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Get a weird feeling of nostalgia listening to the Undertale winter song. Undertale in general, such good music. I'll go find it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe we'll do a maybe I'll do some covers. I haven't played in a long time. I really want to get back into it though because I miss it. I just it's hard. It's hard nowadays. Especially since there's dogs in the house. And I don't want them to be like, oh, I'm trying to play French horn. Anyway, sorry. Let me read the last couple and then we'll wrap up for today. French hornery, should I do a little with you guys? I sadly don't have a trumpet anymore. I used to, but I don't. I gave that up. But I still have my French horn. I really want to practice guitar at some point. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I have an omnichord that I need to practice too. I want to get back into music, man. I've never felt so much. I expressed myself a lot through playing, and so I think music's so important because it's just another form of self-expression. And yeah, I just miss it. I miss it, man. Alright, sorry. Long tangent. I tend to do that. Apologies. But hopefully, it was somewhat interesting. Next question is, what's the weirdest food combo you eat on a semi-regular basis? Food combo? I don't dog on it, but hear me out. Chef Boyardee with just some plain white rice. I'm telling you, elevates it. I don't know if that's a weird food combo, but I'm telling you, it makes you 10 times better. Can't say. We're like, what? I'm telling you, try it. Try it! No! Before I hear a bunch of arrows, try it. Genuine. White rice, and with some Chef Boyardee. Mix it in, real good. Promise you it's good. It's banging, and it's filling. Because I feel like Chef Boyardee on its own, right, is not really that filling. I'm gonna talk about the ravioli, talk about, like, the spaghetti things. I don't know why I grew up on that. Maybe it's like a struggle meal or something, but, like, I like it. I like it. Fuck it. Undertale song that makes me cry is literally just called Undertale. It's the song you hear as you go to meet Asgore. Oh my god, that is a good one. It's Raining Somewhere Else song, that one always gets me too. My inner cook wants to strangle you right now. Listen, alright? Girly grew up in not so, like, you know, like, hey, struggle meals, they were a thing. So that was a good struggle meal. It was good. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it. Alright, next question. Is there a piece of media that has had an impact on your life? A lot. Again, a lot. I get fucking a shit ton of things that are always like, it's always on rotation too of what currently is like the thing I hyper fixate on, or like it just does something to me. I was gonna say, because I saw this question, one movie that I feel was very impactful to me, I guess is counts as a piece of media, is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Don't know why that also tug at my heartstrings like crazy. Mainly because of the main dynamic between the mother and daughter. I can say I don't have a great relationship with either of my parents. I love them, and they love me, and I know that, and I talk to them on a regular basis, but I can't confidently say that we have a very, you know, like, strong relationship emotionally, I guess. And damn, that movie just, it got me, man. It got me. So, yeah. Good piece of media. And it's very, like, it covers, like, existentialism and nihilism and, like, all those things that are so, like, not really covered in a lot of pieces of media. And, yeah, it's really good. I highly recommend you check it out. I lived on chicken and rice. Same. I just don't Chef Boyardee in general. Well, hey, it's an acquired taste. Shit on a shingle is whatever meat you have in your fridge chopped up, mixed with some kind of sauce, and put on a piece of toast. Hell yeah. Also, Boyardee is not a chef. How dare you disrespect the Boyardee? You guys remember the commercials of the cans? The cans falling off the shelf, rolling all the way home. I was like, look at the can! It's going, it's rolling! Oh my god. Nostalgia. Alright. Sorry. Last but not least, we have one more. Some say it's still rolling. He's still rolling to the house. Oh, oh, poor chef. Alright. Last question. Something that has hindered my life a lot is an unhealthy desire for nostalgia, or just a yearning for the past and how good things used to be. But I don't know how to get past it because of just how much everything feels so much worse than it used to be. Do you have the same problem or something similar? And if so, do you have any advice? Ah, we're on ad break too! Damn it! I gotta pay attention to that more. I'll hold on answering until after ad break. That is a good question though. Very, very good question. Arrow hoping a can would follow her home. Like, please! Please, chef! Come to my house! I'll treat you good, unlike chat. Chat won't treat you good, I will. My tummy. Fuck you guys. Don't judge my Boyardee, alright? Don't judge my chef. Let me have this. Let me have my chef. Fucking goobers. Also, oh my god. I'm sorry, my nose is so itchy right now, I don't know why. Welcome in, Ghostface. How you doing, homie? I remember watching TV with my mom. That commercial came on, and that she just turned to me and said with a deadpan voice, "You ever grab a can of ravioli and don't tell me, I'm gonna leave you in front of a fire station." What the hell? You just wanted your raviolis. One I never really fucked with was SpaghettiOs. I just never ate SpaghettiOs. I know that's also popular. Come here, piece of toast. How you doing? Hello. How you doing? I just saw your video of the actually. Hell yeah. Well, hope you liked it. How you doing? We're just yip yapping, and I'm waiting for ad break to go on Purple Site because we're finishing up our tellonyms. How you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, piece of toast. I hope your day's been going good, and thank you for coming on by. We're literally just yip yapping and waiting for ads, but we're talking about a bit of everything, honestly. We talked about music taste. We talk about what movie adaptations we want to see with video games. We talked about dying. We talked about living. Everything and everything. Everything. I love having these chats with y'all because it's just so fun. So fun to just chill and get to talk to you guys. Mom beating my ass while I try to explain that I didn't steal it and it followed me home. Oh yeah, we're talking about Chef Boyardee, like... we're talking about the commercials we used to see of fucking... the cans rolling all the way home. Man. What's your favorite scary movie? If I were to make a guess, I'm going to guess Jennifer's Body. I think I've only watched one scary, or excuse me, Jesus. Yeah, scary movie. Unless you're talking about like the spin-offs, the funny ones, which I think that is literally just a scary movie franchise. I think 2, or the one where he's like, "Take my strong hand." That one, I like that one. Enjoyment is stars, but I understand they're a pretty complicated concept, so I mainly keep it to myself. No, hey, listen, I am a space girly. I'm literally based off of the Bubble Nebula, so we eat that shit up here. Love that. My favorite scary movie. I personally am a big wuss and don't really like scary movies, but the one that I have enjoyed, ooh. I will say, honestly, the Friday the 13th movies, they're just so iconic and nostalgic. I like those movies. Oh, also, ad break's still rolling. It's almost done, though. Also, sorry, I don't know, my tracking keeps, like, stopping. I'm just scratching my face because my allergy is so bad right now. I don't know why. My nose feels like it's on fire. What about Iron Lung? Iron Lung wasn't too scary, I will say. It was definitely, I would say, more on the thriller side, but as far as like it scaring me, no, it was okay. But I did enjoy it. Jason's coming to Dead by Day. I did hear about that. I haven't played Dead by Daylight in a long time, but I did hear Jason's coming. I also saw that they put some Attack on Titan cosmetics, and you guys know how I feel about Attack on Titan.
Number 6. Bubbles.
Bubbles! Piece of toast! Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. You are now a Bubble Bride. Hell fucking yes. And I think ad break is just about wrapped up. Welcome back, everybody. I waited for you guys to answer the last one. Jason, I prefer Miss Voorhees. Welcome in Frozone. How you doing, homie? While I was reading the tell, I'll reread it. If you guys want to drop any last minute ones in there, it's pinned in the chat. If you want to drop anything before I wrap up. Would you try to play DBD with the mods? No, because then they just be mean to me. They just hook me on a thing and never leave me go. I get bullied. Either that or I would do the bullying and just like, I don't know. DBD is very... You know, it's one of those games where you only play a couple times before it starts, I don't know, in my opinion, starts to get a little repetitive, you know? Oh, you could be the killer while we are the survivors. That's true! I could! No, we wouldn't. Sure. Alright, last! So this person said, I'll repeat it since we went on ad break. Something that has hindered my life a lot is an unhealthy desire for nostalgia, or just a yearning for the past and how good things used to be. But I don't know how to get past it because of just how much everything feels so much worse than it used to be. Do you have the same problem or something similar? And if so, do you have advice? I will say comfortably, yeah, I also too feel that way. That like, damn, I wish things were how they used to be. And like, you know, I wish I could go back in time and live through the moments of this and this and that. I will say that while, yes, it is nice to think back on the past and, you know, have that nostalgia of how things used to be, there is no better time than the current time, than the present, right? And at least for me as an individual, what I'm looking back and what I am in yearning is for the In lack of better terms, what I miss is being a kid, not having responsibilities, being a teenager, getting to go out and have fun, and just have a part-time job, and I could just go do whatever the fuck I want after school, and and not having to worry about bills and all this other BS that come with adult life, right? I think that's what I miss, is the freedom of getting to just do whatever I want to do, right? Because when you are younger, you don't have as many responsibilities. You are quite literally just getting to experience life as in your youth. Something that at least helps me in my current time is, while I do miss being young and being able to go and do those things, there's nothing stopping me in my current moment, right? In my current time in life, from going out and seeking the same thrills, the same experiences, just when I'm older. Or finding new things that will give me that same nostalgia feeling, you know? That's why a lot of people, when they get older, they start going back to things that they really resonated with. Like, I started rewatching anime and listening to music that I used to listen to. You know, things that you pick up, it'll make you appreciate it so much more, right? And I know it might feel like things are worse now. It's only because you're so aware of it now. I mean, I know nowadays things seem like they're just going to shit all the time, but things have always been going to shit. And it's like I said earlier, you just can't let those things not let you live your life, you know? You gotta just keep on keeping on, keep on living your life, and keep doing what makes you happy. And thank you for sharing. I know it's nostalgia is such a strong feeling too, strong like headspace that you want to go back to. But you can still have those moments when you're older. You just got to find them again. Find what makes you happy. And hopefully you get to find them. I feel like sometimes I get on a good tangent in my brain, and then I'm like, I don't know how to end this, but you know what I mean. Like, just enjoy your life, and you'll be able to find it. It might not be the same, but maybe it'll just come in a different format in your current time. I'm sure you would, Mink, you fucker. Got a couple friends who really like DBD. I'd take some coaching from them if we ever do one. Oh boy. And with that, tells are wrapped up. And we have officially hit 1K on Twitch. Officially. It's kind of surreal, and it's kind of like, wow, we fucking did that shit. I'll just take a second to say, like, genuinely thank you guys so much for all the support, all of you guys who continuously come out to streams, and those who chat or lurk or support me outside on socials and everything, just everything. Thank you guys so much for everything. For being here, for believing me, and for allowing me to be a part of your lives, and you in tandem being part of mine. When I started this 3 years ago, I mainly did it because I was in a place where I wasn't happy, and I wanted to start pursuing something that I had always been interested in, something that I've always felt was very out of reach, out of sight for me, because I didn't think it was possible. And now, almost 3 years later, here we are. 1K on Twitch, and we're still growing. I still have so much that I want to do with you guys. There's so much planned in the background, and I just cannot wait to see where we go from here. It can only go up, and I'm just so fucking excited that you guys are able to come along for the journey. Yeah. Thank you, just genuinely. I don't say it enough, and if I don't say it enough, start yelling at me so I can say it more. I appreciate you guys I hope you guys know that, genuinely. There's so many people, there's so many streamers out there, right? There's so many people who want to do this as a whatever, as a hobby, as a job, as a way to pass time, right? There's so many of us. Right now, you can tab out. You can go onto main Twitch page, and you can scroll, I promise you, for hours. And that's just on Twitch. We have TikTok, we have YouTube, we have so many sites now, and there's so many people. And yet, in this point in time, I am so incredibly lucky and so incredibly thankful to just have the handful of y'all here with me right now, celebrating that we just hit 1K. So, thank you. Thank you guys for believing in me, for going through this journey with me, and I'm just gonna say, buckle up, because I have... I think I've just now, this year, started realizing what I really want to do, and what I really want to provide for you guys. And, buckle up, man. I know it's halfway through the year, but damn, we're not done, man. I got so much left in me. So, thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I love y'all. I guess I care about you guys. But with that, I'll go ahead and wrap up stream. Thank you guys for yip-yapping with me. It was a lot of fun. I love having these chats with you guys because it reminds me at the end of the day, fuck you! At the end of the day, you guys are fucking goobars! Just a bunch of silly fellas out there. And I appreciate everything that you guys do for all. Appreciate you guys so fucking much. Thank you for 1K. It's genuinely, it's so surreal to be here, man. It's crazy. I'm not done. I got so much. It was just yet another goal we hit. I'm fucking pumped. Thank you guys so freaking much for joining for today. I appreciate getting to talk with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you catch me on Friday for more Silk Song, or Saturday if you want to join for the community night. Thank you guys for everything. I can't believe we're already at 1K. It's fucking crazy to me. And buckle in, y'all. I got so much more left for y'all. I love you, goobers. You guys make sure you are taking care of yourselves. Please make sure you hydrate, you eat, and rest not only your bodies, but your minds as well. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch you guys later. Happy floating, my bubble buds. Bye-bye.